that.
Also, fuck you, GW, for still not confirming how Perturabo's a team in Primarch.
I said this. You have to wait until you get 15 books into the Scouring, and like then they'll maybe tell you.
They'll hint at it again.
Mm-hmm. You get to have like 15 books of them slowly teasing that there's like some sort of mechanical being maybe talking to Perturabo that he then gets to be Tsundere for later on, like the League's Iron Cage. Because yeah, I think that's going to be the reveal that he's a Demon Primarch of Vashtor.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, Vashtor is popping up more and more.
I mean, yeah, again, he pops up several times in this book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Like, I skimmed through it. Yeah. I haven't read it yet, because I'm focused on Plague War.
Yeah, no, it's...
Ooh, I tuned it at the right time. Yes, welcome! Purdy and Vashtor talk. Yep, I am aware. I am very aware.
Yes. We just got the new Reign of Iron book, that's why.
Rah! Hello. The Space Marine model is the best. Yes, correct. The Space Marine model is the best. Make 50 of them. 40 detachments for Space Marines. That's enough for 40 cakes. Hello, Phoenix Guard. That's enough for 40. That's enough for 40 tens, one could say. I'm not gonna take credit for that joke. That joke is from May's server, and that was fucking funny. Hoping everyone's having a better day than I am. Well, I hope that your day gets better, Colorvo. In fact, the day's over. Come chill with us. Come laugh and disagree with me about my decisions about Space Marines. Hold on, I also need to stream my screen for these two. And don't worry, my porn's not on the screen this time.
I've seen worse.
You've seen worse. I need a distraction, to be honest. Yeah! 40k faction roast.
Also to reverse models, that is kind of your porn.
So what faction do you want me to roast there, Space Wolves? What are we grading? Well, I have the categories up here. Ooh, generic units tier list. Yeah! Are we rating the new Vanguard vet models or the old ones? We're technically rating both. You want me to roast Space Wolves? Man, for such loyal dogs, you guys tend to wander off the leash a lot. I know that was pretty weak. Listen, I just got done running D&D. I'm getting orange chicken. Nice. Yeah, it makes sense. Anyways, how's your day? My day has been very productive, very good. How do I talk about this? I had D&D. I spent time, thumbing through Reign of Iron. The new Apocalypse rules are funny. Phoenix Guard, I can't roast a faction if you don't tell me what the faction is. You need to tell me what the faction is if you want me to roast a faction. You can't just say 40k faction roast. Like, well, faction roast and faction praise. I need a direction. I can't just, like, off the top of my head. I need a direction.
Also gonna say, I spent the last 2 minutes trying to work out where the hell the music was coming from and realized it was in the video.
Yes. The Ultramarines need a roast and a praise. Okay. Well, man, I really wish I could roast the Ultramarines, but, them butting into everyone's conversations all the time tends to do that for me. And then praise. The best thing about the Ultramarines that you can genuinely get out of them personality-wise is that they are self-aware and that they do actually analyze their faults and actually work to improve themselves. Also, Nick,
No,
nice.
Super Soldier go brr.
Super Soldier go brr. For my next character, I wonder if I will made a battle mage or a warpsmith. Ooh, I want to vote warpsmith. Like my team or faction, it's fun to pick on everyone lovingly. Exactly. The only one we don't pick on lovingly is the one that we genuinely fucking hate, Erebus. Lucky number 7.
Also I was gonna say also Sigismund.
Also Sigismund. We bully the fuck out of Sigismund here. Hope everyone has been well. Oh yeah, we've been doing good.
Sigismund is a bitch.
I'm actually that goes against.
Phoenix has spoken.
Phoenix, my wife has spoken. The wife has spoken. Also, one thing that I want to make very clear before we get into this, I got a comment on one of my shorts, basically stating that, like, you mentioned the other side of politics, but you seem to get really angry when they show up. No, I don't get angry. I'm done with assholes. Don't be a fucking asshole. That's my politics. Don't be a fucking dickhead. Me and TCOM here don't agree politically on everything. And me and him are perfectly fine friends because he's not an asshole. And not like an asshole where
because his politics don't involve the fact that people of certain identities or genders shouldn't exist, apparently.
Or racial groups.
Yes.
You see, TCOM's an asshole in that he will slur at you, like he will call you a fuck. Or he will roast you. That's fine. It's the other kind of asshole that I don't want anywhere near me. And yeah, I'm going to call it out, and I'm going to make fun of them. And if you don't like that, there's the door. It's not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. And I will call bullshit when I see it. Is there anything good about Black Templars?
Their armor designs are pretty cool sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
They make really exquisite corpses.
Yes. And Damnation Crusade is a fun read. But that's written by Dan Abnett.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I prefer my war crimes remain in science fantasy paperback, not with young people fighting wars overseas. Thank you, Tonclicks. Agreed. Even though I'm Canadian, I'm here to see how low the Primaris ATV lands. Right, I need to add one more. I need to add one more category. Hold on.
Oh yeah, there's rumors about that at the moment.
Funny. All right, the funny tier is ones that I just find ridiculous, and I like laughing at them. We need a crossover Malum Kadum and the Doomslayer. No, we don't. They're the same fucking character. And you can stop spamming that in the chat, please. So, what are we doing here today, chat? Well, we're nearing the end of 10th edition. And soon, some models will not be available anymore because they're getting replaced. Man, 11th edition. The ultimate thing. What's the biggest change the 11th edition has brought? I took a Mark 8 tactical helmet, and I put it on a Primaris Marine. I love that meme, by the way. I love the da 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 da. It's just lowering the fucking Space Marine helmet onto the Intercessor. Lord Nerd here just to observe, just to here to lurk, absorb the vibes, and wish y'all a great day. Nice. Base pick, he even has a kill counter in his helmet. But yeah, so we're going to be judging these models both on a competitive level and on a fluffy level for fun. So we have the tiers. The mole tier, which is my color, orange. Good fluff and good rules. This is like models that are amazing. These are models that are like, they're wonderful for the fluff, they're wonderful for the faction, and you always are like, oh, but I want to take them so bad because they're so good. Good rules, bad fluff. Models that you take because they're really good, but really redundant when you think about it. Like, why would you have such a redundant unit in a military? Bad rules, good fluff. This means that your rules suck, but you're still cool, dude. Listen, it's not your fault that, like, GW gave you really cool stuff about being a fear squadron, and then they didn't do anything to help you with that. You're just worse raptors there, Phobos.
I wonder where the
Marines.
Reavers are gonna end up.
Man, I wonder where. Bad rules, bad fluff. These are units that suck ass majorly. They don't do anything for the faction, and then like their fluff is just like, why are you here? Why are you even here? But like you could understand why they're there, but it still sucks. To the bin is, why are you even here? Why are you here? Why do you exist? You're a bad design. Get fucked, idiot. And then funny is funny. Units that I personally find to just be.
As I don't play Space Marines, I'm gonna be basing everything on lore.
That's fair.
Also, I'm noticing a couple you've missed.
Which ones have I missed?
You don't have an apothecary biologist.
Oh, that's a variant. So, yeah. So
Okay, fair.
that was gonna
Okay.
get addressed. What about variants? I know, like, I included the Chaplain with Terminator armor and Chaplain with motorcycle. I shouldn't have. That was an accident on my part. Including the Captain in Gravis armor, because it's Captain variant, and there is a Lieutenant, and with his Lieutenant variant, and the Company Standard, well, the Company Ancient.
And also, like, all of them have Terminator variants as well.
Yeah, all these guys have Terminator variants, and we'd be here for fucking ever.
I mean, we could take out the two chaplains, the two other chaplains other than the basic one.
I don't know how to take them out.
Oh, okay, fair. Never mind then.
Like, I can drop them down here. I can drop them at the end. That way we know we're done.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't want redundancy, but then people are going to be like, wait, what about the two Predators over there? The two Predators were always classified as two different units for a long, long time, with two very distinct roles in the fluff.
Mhm.
That's why I've separated them. But, like, the Lancer is a general all-purpose vehicle that can swap out its turrets for anything.
Yeah.
They are technically the same vehicle, but the two different variants are different enough and specialized enough to warrant their own things.
Yeah. And note, I have higher opinions of the 30k Predator tanks than I do of the 40k ones.
They're just a better kit.
They're just a better kit, genuinely.
They really are.
They're a more modern kit. It's same with the Rhino and the Land Raiders.
Yep.
Well, the Land Raiders are different. The Land Raiders are actually just different. But like the
The one downside I will give. Anyways, we can say this for when we actually rate them.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, starting off, the natural, always there, you'll always see them, the Space Marine Company Captain. You know, the generic, like, every generic character is based around the Space Marine Captain. You're good at everything, you're not amazing at anything. And genuinely, the vanilla Space Marine Captain is one of those units that you always see where they are, and everyone always makes awesome looking captains with amazing designs and everything. Their fluff, depending on what the chapter is, who is like leading and everything, captains just fluff-wise, they're so cool. They're always cool. Like, every character in the game is mostly a captain. And then, like,
Except when they're not.
But yeah, like, rules-wise, you always see a captain. You always see them. Usually leading a unit on the front line. And yeah, like, I have to put them in, like, good fluff and rules.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. They're kind like fluff-wise, yeah, the captains. Almost all 40k Space Marine characters who are like major characters are captains. Even in like when it doesn't make sense for them to be sending a captain, they're apparently sending a captain. Like there are situations where it's like, why are you not sending a lieutenant to do this? And it's like, no, we're sending the captain because we've decided this character is a captain. And rules wise, they're kind of a force multiplier.
Yeah.
Like they just make whatever you put into them better.
I did like back in the day that they called them force commanders. This isn't the captain of your company. This is the commander of your force.
Yes.
Well, and you would buy like the base level force commander, and then you pay more points if you want them to be a lieutenant, and more points if you want them to be a captain, and they just got better stats.
Yeah. Aren't there only like 10 captains per chapter? It depends on the chapter.
Mm-hmm.
The standard codex before Gilliman rewrote it, it was 10 captains, one per company.
So they're like 12.
Also, like, kind of the books make clear that like, you just because you're a captain doesn't mean you're in charge of a company. Like you can be a captain and just like in charge of a fortress on a random world you're supposed to patrol.
Yeah, also like in like taking the Ultramarines as an example, like Kato Sicarius is effectively still a captain. He is the captain of the Vitrix Guard. He's not captain of a Space Marine company.
Yeah, he's
anymore.
cool and based.
Yep.
Also, where's my water bottle?
Oh, that's a good question.
But yeah, captains, they go here. I wouldn't say they're at the top. I wouldn't say they're at the tippy top. Like they're like middle of the road, and that's where they should be. In good fluff getting rules. If your edition has a bad captain, something's gone wrong. Next up, the Chaplain. Again, good fluff and good rules. Chaplains are they on the kit they tell you what they want to be doing. I am a spiritual leader. I make our leadership better, and I want to go kill something. I want to go punch it. I want to go beat it up, and I want to make sure everyone else is just as fervent about beating shit up as I am. And the idea of chaplains are just a really fun idea. Battle priests and clerics are always fun. And yeah, chaplains. I don't agree that the chaplain at the start of Primaris had a pimp stick, basically.
No, better Croziuses came later.
Better Croziuses came later. Pimp stick was.
See,
Would you prefer your captains to have the Crozius ability from the Ultramarines movie?
Ooh. I'm gonna have to think on
Sorry.
that one. T-Com, what were you gonna say?
I was like, for me, the Crozius, my favorite will always be the OG Eagle Wings.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
It's just iconic for because it was just their symbol for so long.
Oh shit! Someone's asking like pimp stick. Give me a moment. I gotta. One sec, chat.
It's that model you've used as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the base chaplain model.
Mhm.
I just gotta throw it up on screen.
Which I do not own. I have the Indomitus one, which is way better.
Pimp stick.
Bonk.
Look at that stick, chat. I cut mine off and put something else there.
I will say, like the older editions did say there was no standardization to what a Crozius Arcanum was. Like you could have a Crozius Arcanum be anything.
Oh yeah.
Like literally just be it. Like I've seen so many people have done them as like maces or as like thunderhammers essentially, or even as like a power fist kind of thing.
If anyone could help me with some knowledge of chaplains, but was there a time a Dark Angel's chaplain spared human rebels from death, but had them properly punished? If you're a human rebel, you're getting squished.
But I could totally see a Space Marine story where like they rescue a bunch of them and then it's like, and now you will face the Emperor's justice kind of thing.
Yeah, I could totally see that. I don't know of any story personally where a chaplain's like, yes, you rebelled against the Emperor and you will be punished, but I know it was for a good cause. So death is not on the table. Yeah, no, chaplains are usually like, oh, you betrayed the Emperor, motherfucker? I'm gonna play golf with your skull. and then crap.
Mhm.
All right.
Although interestingly, usually not in a religious way, despite the fact they're called chaplains.
Oh, also remember there's that one Grey Knights chaplain in the Ultramarines Omnibus that was like, hey, he has to die, but I'm gonna let you kill him and I'm gonna step out for a minute.
All right, the guy who like let the other like. I'm gonna let you listen. He has to die, but wink, wink.
I'm gonna step out for a minute, you know.
Oh man, I didn't see shit.
Plausible deniability.
All right. But yeah, good fluff, good rules, good generic all range melee fighter. If you're taking a chaplain and putting him in a range unit, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Next up is the Judiciar.
Oh, I have opinions.
You have opinions. Oh, I want to hear them.
Right. Looks cool as shit. Like, it is, like, really freaking cool.
Oh, yeah.
Gameplay-wise, awesome. Stick it in Blade Guard, does good stuff. Very, very good rules. What do you mean trainee chaplains have the ability to rewind time? And then lose this ability? This is an entirely other thing. This is not like it fails in being a lieutenant to a chaplain. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the one thing I would hit him on.
For me, it's you're just a Timu chaplain.
The sword is cool. The sword and it as like I don't know, as like chapter's executioner, cool concept. It's not a chaplain like ours, like a subgroup of chaplains. Cool. It's not a trainee chaplain.
Yeah, and that's where I would hit it on bad fluff but good rules. Because this model is sick as fuck, and it is honestly very customizable.
Yeah,
I'm shocked with how customizable the Judiciar is. Instead of having like the skull with the scarf around its face, I did like a Mark IV helmet from Horus Heresy, and it fit perfectly.
Yeah, Northern Sales, by the way, I don't dislike the fact that it has this like time manipulation thing. That's cool in like a weird Space Marine like Dark Age technology tech kind of way. I don't get why it has it, and then well, congratulations, you have graduated to being a full chaplain now. Now give back your cool time manipulation technology, and here have a stick.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like it's clearly the model was designed first, and then the story was designed second.
Yeah.
So, into good rules, bad fluff.
Oh yeah.
All right, Apothecary. Oh, my personal favorite unit in all of Space Marines. Oh my god, they're terrible. Good fluff, amazing fluff, great design. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
The biologist is really good.
Oh, the biologist is really good. But then there's the condition of they have to kill something for his second effect to take effect.
Oh, so that you just take it for the first effect.
Yeah, I know lethal hits is amazing, but like I've never had success with the biologists and regular apothecary. I love them, but reviving one model a turn is rough.
But lethal hits on your Gravis units is really good.
It is.
Like that lethal hits on eradicators, meaning that you're not
6 shots auto wounding on hits on 6s.
Yeah, auto wounding on hits on 6s with Melta, like that. And also from a fluff perspective, the apothecary biologist is fun because it's a scientist doing research into what are the best ways to kill them. What are the best ways to kill this particular type of Xenos? And apparently the answer is always just shoot it.
Yeah, and this is where like I'm struggling a lot with this because they're both supposed, like, they are doing the support.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for off-topic question, but does Announcer ever do painting streams? I love body doubling. Sometimes.
Yes.
I want to do
Yes, he
more.
does.
I want to do more. It's just my brain right now has been more focused on trying to get recovered a little bit more. Because right now I'm painting a lot of models for a tournament. And I want to keep that separate from work right now.
Mm.
I did get Kravik Morn though, and I would love to paint him on stream.
Yes.
I also need to like get a proper setup for a camera and such. All right, but yeah, so this is where like I'm torn on them because I love their fluff, but the fact that like right now an apothecary, the regular apothecary suffers from he wants stuff to die because then you get a command point, but then he revives a guy, so it's kind of counterintuitive to what he's wanting to do.
I
But then
guess
biologists
Right.
is like, I want to kill stuff, and if you kill something fully, I'm rewarding you for it.
I'm getting the impression from the previews of 11th edition, he's going to be one of the ones that is like, you can put him in a squad along with another character.
Well, you can already do that.
So he does just, oh yeah, he can be like, more so. Like, you can put him with a captain or a lieutenant, but I think you might be able to pair him up with like a chaplain in future or whatever.
Oh, that would be nice. Oh, that would actually help out a lot. Genuinely.
Yeah.
Also,
think at the
give him
moment, yeah,
more weapon
I-
options, please.
I think he's bad rules, good fluff.
Yeah, he's bad rolls, good fluff right now. Like, the fact that he's stuck with fucking pistols pisses me off. The old apothecary was able to take chain swords. Eat my ass. Alright, Techmarine. Ooh. Where my favorite Space Marine of all time has kind of gotten confused about what he wants to be doing. The Techmarine has remained consistent, reliable, and oh my god, can he break additions in half if he wants to.
Yeah, Techmarines are top tier. Techmarines are just top tier.
Chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they go
haven't-
Captain.
we haven't got to the thing in watching a particular animation that will make you love Techmarines more.
I already love Techmarine so much. The Techmarine in Space Marine 2 has become like one of my favorite classes.
Oh no! Wait till we finish watching thingy
Angels of Death.
Angels of Death.
Yeah, I need to just sit down and fucking find time.
We do.
But yeah,
Anyway.
right now in game, he heals a vehicle and then he points at a thing, and then he points at the vehicle and says, "You get a +1 to hit, buddy." And that is perfect support. And
Also, engine heal thyself.
oh yeah, engine heal thyself. And then fluff-wise, Techmarines are fun. They're Space Marines that are outside the chapter organization a little bit. They aren't like, depending on which chapter you're with, you could be outright despised by your fellow Marines, or like you could have like a role in the chapter. Say if you're an Iron Hands chapter, you could have a role that's what's up? Ooh, Frosty, thank you. If you're like in the Iron Hands chapter, you could be an Iron Father, which is a role in and of itself, and it's really cool. Don't be a Dark Angels Techmarine. Don't be a Dark Angels Techmarine.
They hate their lives.
I hope you like the idea of the Forge Father being hooked up to the ship. Yeah, Techmarines are cool. Their conversations with their fellow battle brothers are always interesting and entertaining. I do love that in Space Marine 2, the Techmarine and the Heavy have the best relationship. Because they're both very stoic and quiet. And when the Techmarine compliments the Heavy, it's like, your way of speaking is almost mechanical. Acknowledged. That's a compliment. Acknowledged. We have what in the basement of the rock? No, the Dark Angels Techmarines don't get to know that shit. Dark Angels Techmarines can't join Deathwing, and they can't join the Raven Wing. Because
Because they're considered outsiders because they have loyalties to Mars.
oh yeah. Any other than the Raptors chapter, but do any other chapters use snipers? Not primarily snipers, to clarify. I just mean in small spots or in strike squads.
Almost all of them.
Almost all of them.
Yeah.
The Raptors. The thing that makes the Raptors unique among Space Marines is that they actually act like soldiers. They actually act like a proper military force, and they use a lot of common sense.
I mean, as much as Space Marines can, they still they're still of the Imperium, shall we say?
Yeah, they're just the guys that are like, listen, we're gonna paint our armor to match the terrain.
Yeah.
Listen, Ultramarines, it's cool that you're here. We're go ahead and distract the enemy, but this is a stealth operation. Then why are you wearing blue?
Ultramarines
Hey.
have chapter approved night camo.
I know. It's just funny in my brain.
Yeah.
But yeah, Techmarine, top of the list right now. I am gonna put someone higher than the Techmarine, and it's the Librarian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Go fuck yourself!
Eat shit, Siege Master!
The wizard is cooler than the engineer. I'm sorry.
The wizard will always be cooler than the engineer. Listen. The Techmarine, love him. Takes care of the tanks. But he can't stop bullets with his brain now, can he? I always take a fucking Librarian. You put him inside...
I will say, boss, your Thousand Sun is showing.
Oh, I have a bias. Thank you for noticing. Librarians are really cool, in my opinion, and... Listen, I do have a bias towards the spellcasters of 40k. I am a Thousand Suns player, and... Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot more than Techmarines. If Apothecary had better rules, I'd be putting them above the Librarian, because I like the Apothecary more. But, listen. The Librarian model has always been cool to me. It's always been a model that I always take in my armies. And even my competitive list right now, I'm running an Apothecary and a Stern Guard squad. He gives them 4 up and vulnerable. And that is good in my brain. And I think less of you. I think less of your chapter if you don't have Librarians in them. Just saying. Anyway, yeah, Librarian, really good support unit. Very good defensively, and then the Space Marine, like the Librarian and Terminator armor, was really good offense, and then the Librarian and Phobos armor, designed to be, I'm gonna help you be a lot more sneaky and a lot harder to hit. The Black Templars will
You need a
remember that.
librarian in your army. You're a coward, and you deserve to lose.
You know Kravik Morn uses sorcerers to help him, right?
Not in my army.
That's different.
Right, you're a Custodes player.
Get your fucking Psykers out of my army.
Cool, I'll take all the Psykers then.
You use Psykers. They're just off. They're just off screen. That's what your Ephoroi are. Or they have Psykers with them. Yeah,
I wish Space Wolves could get their rune casters back. Oh, Space Wolves fam, if you get your rune casters back, I get Thousand Suns Psychic Phase back. No one wants that, especially TCOM.
I don't want Psychic Phase back. I don't want the Psychic Phase back, but I want Psychic Powers back.
Agree. Let me cast at least one spell in each phase. All right, but Librarian, top of the list. Space Marine Lieutenant. I think this is another instance of good rules, bad fluff.
Like, okay, the problem with the Lieutenant is that they're basically everything.
Yeah.
Also, there's 6 billion of them. Actually, I'm going to actually say that that's actually not true. A whole bunch of them were special edition models, and they're based. And I will say, I appreciate GW releasing multiple poses for models that I want to have more than one of.
Mm-hmm.
But like, they give the squad the like rules wise, they give the squad the leading
Lethal
lethal
hits.
hits and fall back in charge.
Yep. Good rules. Fluff-wise,
Um,
it at that point, it's no different than a company captain or force commander.
Yeah, I mean it is just a lower points, lesser statted with slightly less options version of that.
Yeah.
But that's
My
what
hand-
they are. They're second. They are the second in command officers to your. They're division commanders rather than army commanders.
My hand is now spray painted white.
Rank all lieutenant models. Ah.
No.
Wait, does that mean I
I
have to include
refuse.
every lieutenant model that's on a base?
I refuse.
Don't worry, we'll get to rating Custodes units.
Yay!
Yeah, I plan to do every army.
But like, I think they're fine. I think they're.
I kind of want to put them in funny because GW took the piss with these guys.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, I think GW is aware of the joke now.
Yeah, like they constantly make jokes about the lieutenant.
Yeah.
So they get the funny mark because again,
Also, yes, Americans, it's a lieutenant.
No, Lieutenant.
left.
The Guard have lieutenants, the Canadians in particular. Space Marines have lieutenants.
No, the Acadians also have lieutenants. It's just how the Imperium pronounces lieutenant.
Chapter Ancient.
Anyway.
This was a big shock to me in 8th edition that they took the banner bearer from the company heroes unit and gave him his own model. Like he's a character now. Which really made me tilt my head at him. As it makes more sense for him to be in the company heroes unit, not by himself.
So,
Sometimes you don't want to take the full command squad.
I mean, yeah. Excuse me.
also for me, for him, I don't think company ancients get enough lore. They need more.
Yeah, I would like to know why and how you get decided to hold the flag.
I mean, in Titus' case, it's because your black mate got killed.
God damn.
I need an advisor, but I can't have a lieutenant. I need a flag bearer, and you're it. And you're it
Here,
until
hold
you
this
die.
standard.
And you're it until I find someone better, or you're dead. I don't know where to put him really, because
They are annoyingly useful because giving intercessors like OC3, like objective control 3 is insane.
right, and if you give that unit sticky, it's like you're never getting that objective.
Yeah. They have basically no fluff. You're correct. Like,
Yeah. The company command squad. I, in fluff, love the company command squad in concept.
I think they did two versions of them this edition, and I think the first one was fine. I think the second one was way fucking cooler.
Yeah, you
I think Wardens of Ultramar is a way cooler execution of this concept.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I still like the original
Yeah.
concept though, that it's two veterans, the standard bearer, the company champion, and the captain.
Yeah,
'Cause-
it's the captain, the captain's duelist, his flag guy, and two veterans that are lugging around special weapons.
And or are like his two friends. And
Yeah,
listen, reading Eisenstein, I kind of neglected Garo and his command squad. I kind of like the interpersonal relationship of them. And every time there is a command squad, it allows the Space Marines to have a little bit more character and camaraderie.
Well, also, from a writing perspective, putting your main characters in a command squad allows them to be around each other without having to come up with excuses to put them in the same room.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, rules-wise, they're not bad, but...
They're fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
You can get better options by taking all of them as individual characters and just assigning them to different squads.
And,
Yeah, I was gonna say I think they're good fluff bad rules.
Yeah, good fluff, bad rules. And
Yeah.
I am going to knock them for this. The Apothecary used to be a part of the command squad.
Yes.
It sucks that
Bring him back.
Yeah. And no, you
And
cannot
the-
stick an Apothecary inside the command squad.
Apothecary and that's the dumb one. You can't put an apothecary in them. You can't put a Techmarine in them, which is the other one that used to get in the command squad all the time.
Remember the 7th edition Techmarine artillery barrage with command squad?
Ah!
Oh, that was great.
All right. But now we have the tried, the true, the classic Firstborn Tactical Marines. I'm going to be perfectly honest, I don't know what these guys do in 10th because I keep forgetting they exist.
Okay.
Which I think
will tell you.
automatically qualifies them for bad rules.
Yeah, if they had good rules, you would know what they did. I think is the.
That's why we have the app open. I mean, look.
So yeah, they have massive selection of weapons, and yeah, they can split into two. They can just inherently split into two squads of 5. That's their rule. They can combat squad.
Which, I mean, that's useful for objective control.
Yeah, but then I'll just take 2 intercessor squads that do their job but better.
And
Yeah.
are, I think cheaper. And are, I think cheaper.
Yeah, tactical squad is 140 points, while an intercessor squad's 80.
Yeah.
Wait, what about?
Well, okay.
with-
Two intercessor squads are technically like 20 points more expensive, but
Wait, what about with dedicated transports? 2 Razorbacks for the 2 squads.
I mean, intercessors can't go on a Razorback.
What can they go on?
Nope.
The impulsor. They have to go in their hatchback hover tank, which we'll get onto in my rant about that later.
These guys are classic, though. That's the problem.
Oh, they're good. They're good fluff bad rules. Like they're the poster child of good fluff bad rules.
Yeah, because like they're the firstborn, right? Like they're there for a reason. All right, firstborn devastators.
They're cool
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, well, no, because people do take them because they're busted. Like you can break them. But they're obviously not meant to be.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
you can increase the squad from 5 to 10. They get 4 heavy weapons, and grav cannons are just really fucking good. Like, chat, a grav cannon. Where is it? Missile launcher, grav cannon. 3 shots. Hitting on 4, strength 6, 8-1 damage 3 with anti-vehicle 2+ and heavy.
Yep, at range 24.
And they're Devastator Marines. They're the heavy weapons guys. I don't know if they'll stick around for 11th edition. Like, they and the tactical...
I think they're gone.
I think they're going to be
Yeah.
gone.
I've been saying this for a while. I think the tactical marines go away because I think they rename basic intercessors into tactical intercessors, and they get some of the tactical options and the helmets. And I think Devastator Marines just go away.
I think Devastator will be brought into Legends.
Yeah, they're going to Legends. They're going to go to Legends.
But good fluffs and good rules.
Mm-hmm.
Because they ignore cover, chat. And anything that ignores cover loves that shit. They also get a single die into a 6. So always a fan of that. That's a little bit more interaction.
That's horrific with the last cannon. So that's a 7 damage last cannon.
Space Marine Scouts. They are a must-take in every army.
Yeah. They're good fluff and good rolls. Scouts are just cool.
Scouts are just cool. And actually, this is one of the things that I do like about the Space Wolves army. Their most veteran members are Scouts.
Yep.
I actually like that a lot. That they let the older you get, the more wiser and patient you become. And
I'm old enough to remember when Blood Angels didn't have Scouts because of their fluff. Originally, they didn't. The original idea was that the Blood Angels went into sarcophagus and are merged as full Space Marines. They didn't go have a Scout company for a while, and then people were like, "We'd really like to sell Scouts to the Blood Angels players."
Understandable. Have a nice day.
So,
All right. Intercessors. Both the regular and the assault variant. The thing that bugs me about the intercessors is that Space Marines are supposed to be the jack of all trades army.
yeah.
These guys are really inflexible. You either shoot good or you punch good. You don't do both. Now, that's not to say the regular Tactical Marine Squad did that job any better, but the Tactical Squad was flexible in the way that they could be anti-infantry or anti-tank.
Right. So the thing they did with the fluff that I did, this is a problem with like fluff versus game rules, which is the Intercessor Squad isn't a fixed loadout in the lore.
Yeah.
Because what the Intercessor Squad is right, so we're going on this mission, we take the bolt rifles. We're going on the next mission, we take the plasma guns, and now we're a Hellblaster Squad. We're going on the next mission, we take the flamethrowers, and now we're an Infernus Squad. It's the same 10 guys, but on the tabletop, it's 3 different unit loadouts.
Which, I get not wanting to overload a stat sheet, because if you remember how long the Tactical Marine stat sheet was, fuck! That was annoying to read through.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was great. Fantastic.
And genuinely, yeah, I do look at this and go, like, you could literally just slap all the Intercessor units into the Intercessor Squad and you would have no changes.
Yeah. And like back in the day, that's how they would have probably done it. Like this would have just been, intercessors, and you default they have bolt rifles, or for X number of points they swap them out for flame cannons, or for X number of points they swap them all out for plasma guns.
Yep.
They might be bad fluff, bad rules, because I've not read anything interesting about basic intercessors.
You take them to hold objectives. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, they also get, if they're all targeting the same unit, they're sticky. If they're targeting the same unit, they get additional shots. Assault intercessors really good for taking objectives. Because they get reroll hit rolls of 1. They get reroll wound rolls of 1. Naturally, and then reroll wound rolls in general.
Oh no, assault intercessors coming out of a Land Raider are fucking great. I love assault intercessors. Sorry, you're saying to go.
Yeah, because I'm remembering Oh fuck! I don't know why I blinked there. I'm remembering the Exorcist book, and yeah, that's pretty much exactly the way it works for the intercessor squad. It follows is it's just they just kind of take what they think they're gonna need for the mission.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard some say that Primaris stole the Eldar Aspect Warrior playstyle with a hint of Tau. Would you say that's not true, or is it more complicated than that? I wouldn't say that's true, because the Aspect Warriors do a bit more than Intercessors do. And then the dedicated Tau units, again, it's another instance of it's at that point you're just saying Guard are the same as Fire Warriors and that Orc Boys are the same as Fire Warriors. They're the base infantry of your army, which is really frustrating, because then like every army's going to have their comparable units. Terminators, for Orcs, it's Meganobs. Blade Guard, for Eldar, that would be like Howling Banshees. Like you're gonna have those comparisons whether you like it or not.
Yeah. Hell Blasters for Space Marines for Custodes. That's gonna be my Fire Pike.
Yeah.
Custodes. They're
So, like-
it's functionally the same thing.
So, my suggestion would be for basic intercessors, they are bad rules, bad fluff. And the reason I say bad rules is nothing about their rules is exciting.
Yeah, they're very generic. Like you read them and go, okay, that's what they do, and you're not
Like-
taking them, and you don't take them because they're fun. You take them because you have to.
Yeah, like compare them to the tactical squad, which was you had these options and you could build it how you wanted it to be and like customize it like to your liking, whereas you just don't have that option with basic intercessors. I would say the assault intercessors are good rules, bad fluff.
Oh yeah, I'm also gonna put the Hell Blasters, the Infernus squad up there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Listen, you don't take Hell Blasters because they're interesting. You take Hell Blasters because on death, they get to shoot again.
and if you're me, you take Infernus Marines because you can put 10 of them in a drop pod, and people do not see that coming.
And they do not. And by the way,
It's
the only time you take an Apothecary in this army, in Space Marines, is to put them in Hell Blasters.
shoot on death, resurrect. Shoot on death, resurrect.
All right, heavy intercessors. Oh, I'm of mixed feelings on these guys.
They're right.
They are designed to hold the line. They tell you for a fact.
They were designed to replace Terminators, and then GW changed business course.
Yeah, because no one's ever gonna say the aggressors look better than the Terminators.
Fucking Terminators are way too iconic.
Way too iconic.
But
Yeah.
I hold with this tinfoil hat theory that when they were concepting this, they would have been concepting in Primaris stuff in like 2015, 2016, which is the same time they're concepting AOS. And my theory is that it was meant to be a much more dramatic overhaul of 40k, and the Gravis was meant to replace Terminators, and the Phobos was meant to replace Scouts,
Yeah,
which is meant to go away.
which fair. But
Yeah. Believable.
I like heavy intercessors. I like that their fluff is that, yeah, no, these are the guys who are assigned to hold the damn line. These are the guys who you plant on an objective, and then they're just like, come and fucking take it. And I just
And again,
I think
yeah, and again, they are basically just intercessors. They're intercessors with with the heavier armor.
Well, it's essentially, hey, these are our replacements for Devastator squads, they're somewhere in between a Devastator squad and a Centurion.
Space Wolf fan, they would replace right. What I'm saying is they would replace Terminators in the business model that GW was working with in 2015, which would have also involved a much broader and bigger change to 40k. 40k would have essentially jumped forward like 200 years or whatever it is, and now Space Marines are all Primaris and all what would eventually become Primaris. And like Eldar are now, all the Eldari are now one faction and they're a death cult now. Kind of idea.
The thing is that when GW did that, when 8th edition came out, they noticed that, oh yeah, when it's new players, they love buying the Primaris, but we can't convince any of the older players to.
Or it's harder to.
Or it's harder to convince the older players.
They tried, because they brought them out and they were just inherently better.
Oh yeah. Oh, but like, you could put a plasma gun in a tactical squad and he gets 2 damage. That kills a Primaris. Cool, I'm putting out more shots than you at AP1.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Also, I could have an entire squad of plasma guns.
Yeah. So, heavy intercessors, I'm going to say they're at the bottom of good fluff and good rules. Because they get better, their armor gets better when they're holding the line. When they're on an objective. That's their role in the game, and that's their role in the fluff. That's good enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Incursors and infiltrators. I'm going to say this. I actually like the Phobos line. I actually do.
Oh, Phobos line looks cool as hell. And if you, like, for, like, more... If you are, like, that Raptors player, that, like, Raven Guard player who wants to lean more into that, like, tactical look and, like, more, like, Spec Ops kind of vibe for Space Marines, it looks sweet. Like, it looks, like...
And I like that they address, like, yeah, how the fuck are these guys stealthy? These are 10-foot-tall giants running around in power armor. That is not quiet. They're white noise generators.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
I like that these guys, like, actually generate, like, silent fields and stuff.
Except when it comes to the Raven Guard, they just have special armor that makes it silent somehow.
They have a Forge World.
Isn't there technically 2 types of, like, the basic Phobos ones that actually do different things?
Yeah, there's the
Incursor.
There's the Incursor squad and the Infiltrator squad. Incursors
I have no idea which one is which.
Incursors are the ones with, like, the gas mask visors, while Infiltrators are the ones with the full helmets.
Which ones stop you deep striking?
I think Infiltrators stop you from deep striking.
Because they're the ones I see. Play.
Yeah, Incursors have Scout, and then they have the, they get the special Haywire mine, so the anti-vehicle mine.
Right.
While the Infiltrator squad, they're the guys who are like, we disrupt shit, we disrupt deep striking, we can have a medic in the squad, and we can have... Yeah, they can have a Helix Gauntlet, which is basically a squad medic, and they can have a, basically give you a free stratagem point, command point back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put them in good fluff and good rules, because you're always taking them, and they're just fun. They're really cool. They're also kicked up as fuck.
I was gonna say, I will say, like, I sort of prefer the kill team approach to them, where basically the Phobos are it's just a Phobos squad, and you get a mix of the various types.
That's
I think
fair.
that's cooler.
Am I weird for thinking the new Vanguard?
Type
Typhlord, thank you for the dodo. Am I weird for thinking the new Vanguard vet models? Oh shit, that went up before I could read all of it. Fuck.
Mm.
That was on YouTube. Shit.
Oh, I'm not monitoring YouTube.
Also, Incursors have assault carbines, Infiltrators are heavy. Thank you! Even though they're bolters at the end of the day. What's the fucking difference? Alright. I have nothing nice to say about Reavers. I really fucking don't.
They're a really cool idea. They have cool fluff.
They have cool fluff, but like, You read about them being so cool and scary, and like they're infiltrating, and like they have like grapple hooks. How do you make grapple hooks not fun? Fuck. Oh.
Again, this is one of those. This is one of those units where I'm looking at and going, this makes way more sense in Kill Team, where it's like there's like a Reaver guy in the squad, and he is your cool close combat assassin guy.
Oh yeah, their fucking combat knives have precision. Cool. I can resend the question if you want. Please
Why?
do. Does anyone remember the Hounds of Mordecai? I do, and I think they're shit. You read about them. They have this cool skull helmets and everything, and you're just like, damn, this is edgy as shit.
Yeah, you know who don't remember they exist? GW, because they took them out of the codex.
Am I weird for new Vanguard models? It seems just okay, and we should wait until we see the full squad to judge them. Yeah, wait until the full squad comes out. But, like, listen. If they're just assault intercessors with different heads, I'm gonna laugh. A random thought, do we have Space Cowboys or Space Marine Cowboys in Warhammer 40k? Like a Space Marine armor similar to a Wild West Gunslinger or something like that? Or is there already something? Probably. I know Gene Stealer cults have them.
Okay, so Dan Abnett actually has a joke about this.
Oh.
Which is, he talks, it was about an interview from when he was doing, from when he was writing Prospero Burns.
Oh.
Right? Which is, how do you reimagine the Space Wolves? And he says the problem with the Space Wolves is, imagine you have a planet of wide open plains and like, you know, Monument Valley style like mesas and whatnot, and there's like a hardy like frontiersman population there that Space Marines recruit from, and you know, and they have to drive like huge like bovine herds like across the planet like level. And then the Space Marine chapter that is recruited from there are called the Six Shooters, and they all wear 10-gallon hats and have double bolt pistols. And he's like, that's the problem with the Space Wolves, is that they are flanderized. In 40k, they are flanderized to such an extent that like everything about them is like, so in like making it sensible for the heresy was like his whole thing. So yeah, Cowboy Space Marines are literally Dan Abnett's go-to example of bad Space Marine design.
But I would love to see a Marine in a 10-gallon hat.
Mm-hmm. We all would.
All right,
Space Marine Rodeo.
Vanguard veterans and Stern Guard veterans. I like both.
Yeah.
They are supposed to be first company. So how first company usually works is that they don't fight together as a company unless shit has gone very wrong. They are the most veteran and elite members of your chapter.
They get tasked out to the other companies as needed.
Yeah. And their armor is always going to be more customized. Their kits are always going to be better than your average Marine.
I mean, more customized is debatable if we've seen the new Vanguard vets.
Yeah. That's why we have the old picture of them there. Again, I don't know how it's going to shake out for the Vanguard veterans new kit. I do, because the Stern Guard they are recycled Primaris intercessors. They just have cloths now in the old helmets.
And combi weapons. But they're so breakable rules wise as well.
Yeah, they are stupid breakable.
Gotta love those combi weapons.
Getting reroll wound rolls against your Oath of Moment target. Holy shit. And then Vanguard veterans.
I have an unpopular opinion about Vanguard veterans.
Oh, what's that?
Rules wise, they're fine. They're perfectly fine. Rules wise, you're just butthurt that you can't take your broken combo of 10 Thunderhammers anymore.
Yeah, I built mine to have lightning claws and storm shields.
Okay, yeah, you have relic weapons now. Like it's like
Yeah. I'm fine with the melee. I'm fine with the relic weapon build because their special ability is you get lethal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm perfectly fine with that. And
yeah.
again,
I'm
we
sorry
need
you
to stop
can't give them
smash
all
captains.
thunder hammers. I'm sorry you can't give them all thunder. You can't have 10 guys with jump packs and thunder hammers and storm shields. Like,
Go
this
fuck
is-
yourself. I will.
Yeah. Otherwise, good fluff, good rules.
You're a Custodes player. You're not allowed hammers of any kind.
We have axes. And
Us-
spears.
Axes are not hammers. I'm a dwarf player. I know this.
All right. So assault
This-
intercessors.
This is known.
Oh boy. They're just
Again.
intercessors with jetpacks.
Yeah.
Like, okay, assault intercessors with jetpacks are technically better assault intercessors, though, rules wise.
They are better assault intercessors, but their rules are kind of frustrating because they get like the where is it? Where are they?
They have the Hammer of Wrath thing, which is cool.
Yeah, the Hammer of Wrath's cool, but like I would like them to do a little bit more than Hammer of Wrath. Because they do 1 mortal wound, whereas a Krutox Rider Squad's doing D3 per guy?
No, fuck you. That's all you get.
And I would rather the reroll wound rolls, personally. New Inceptors, though. We will get there. The Desolation Squad. Holy fuck! What happened here?
I love the squad. I hate the unit. I hate the models.
I find them really funny.
They actually look like, okay, having done this as a conversion, they almost look fine if you... I converted mine so they have I used the old missile launcher and then
Ooh.
mounted part of the new gun on top of it. So it's like it's a big missile launcher like on the guy's shoulder, but he's holding it on his shoulder.
That's actually a good
And it
idea.
looks- See, I'll find a photo. Hang on.
I'm putting them in funny. They're one of the very few units that I saw actually get nerfed day of release.
Mhm.
It is stupid. Chat, this
Oh yeah, their
unit,
rules are.
this unit used to be a 10-man squad. And then they said, nope,
Mhm.
they're stuck at 5. And they're 200 points. And I'm like, what the fuck happened here? Oh, well, everyone took Vengor launchers. Okay. And, yeah. They hit on 3s. Strength 7, -1 damage, too. D6 shots each. Oh! Yeah. At minimum, you're getting, you're getting, like, 25 to 30 shots per guy. Like... What the fuck are you supposed to do about that as any army? Take 3 squads of these guys at max, hide them behind walls, and just watch your opponent's army melt.
You have your answer there.
That is funny as fuck to me. Holy shit, yeah! Oh, but like, what about like the super crack rocket launcher? Strength 10, 8-2, damage D6 +1. No one cares. What about the super frag rocket? What about like the super frag? Oh, strength 5 with blast, AP 0, damage 1. Ooh. Nah, we're taking Vengor launchers with blast and indirect fire. Who the fuck thought of this unit? Holy shit, I want to talk to them. Nothing negative, just like... So what the fuck?
I want the drugs they were on.
They are a prime example of GW's balance team having no idea what they are doing. You gotta remember this was released in 9th edition, so COVID. And 9th edition is that weird COVID edition.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to rules test and everything while in lockdown is not a fun time. But next up we have the Sniper Squad. The Eliminator Squad. I like Eliminators.
Just give us back scouts, please.
We did get scouts.
Yeah, but okay. This is sorry to take on this. This feels like scout. What it's like, you replace scout snipers. This is part of my thing of like Phobos was meant to replace scouts because these are just Phobos guys that are scout snipers. You know what I mean? Who also can randomly just take las cannons.
And I like that. I think it's cool. I'm weird. I like them.
Also, Vindicary Assassin says hi.
Yeah, the Vindicare Assassin says hi. I think they look sick. I like their weapons. I like that back when they were first introduced, their bolt sniper rifles had 3 different ammo types. Their role right now, depending on what happens with Guard, because I know people are like rizzing up the Guard, be like, "Oh my god, they're like going to be the most broken thing in history," with like all the new stuff, and I'm like, I'm not seeing it. Guard live and die by their characters, and if their characters are that busted, they're getting sniped.
Yup. Yep.
Yeah, don't give a shit if Yarg hits hard and is a really good commander. Good luck hiding him from snipers. I will find a way to kill him. You'll get maybe a turn of ordering shit around.
Which kind of defeats the point of Yarek. He's supposed to be on the front lines, not hidden away.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put them in good rules, bad fluff. Because again, like, people are like, but scout snipers. And they are part of that Phobos problem of... They are part of the Phobos problem of, like... they kind of feel a redundant role. Alright, Blade Guard veterans. Holy shit.
They're really they've made them indispensable, and I'm just kind of like, but Vanguard veterans were already there.
Yeah, I could tell like this was the attempt to replace Vanguard veterans,
or like something like, or just like something similar, like a bodyguard unit or something. But like, or to like give everyone Vitrix Guard, maybe.
Maybe. I do like them. They are very cool. I've seen folks claiming that the new Guard Commissar named character was
Braves.
meant to replace Yarp before the backlash to his death. He didn't die, though.
Mm.
And no one really had backlash over Yark being killed.
Graves in her vehicle is quite aggressively pointed, though. Mm.
Yep.
110 points. Jesus.
Yeah. Which, for Guard, is a very expensive.
No, that's cheap for what she does.
And Guard needed a new vehicle character, because the last one went missing.
No, fuck you. We need more infantry characters.
Ursula Creed, Commissar Yarrick, Zap Brannigan, the new Death Corps of Creek named character.
Infantry officers that actually help the infantry.
Ursula Creed doesn't help infantry?
Not as much as I would like.
Is Order Monkey, isn't she?
Yeah,
Order
basically.
Monkey. Okay. You want like a Sergeant Harker kind of situation.
Yeah.
Understandable. I like Blade Guard. I like that they are still like first company. It's just that the problem is that they fill in the same kind of role that Vanguard veterans do. And they appeared like it's hard to tell what GW wants them to be.
Yeah.
They're either bodyguards, which then means that, then they should just replace the Company Heroes squad, because that's what their job is.
Yeah, why is there not one of them in the Company Heroes?
Yeah.
Why is the Company Champion not a Blade Guard?
Yeah. But otherwise, they're really good. They're really good models on the front line. And fuck, they look sick.
I think I'm going to say bad fluff because they have not done a book about a Blade Guard yet.
Yeah, I agree. Good rules, bad fluff.
Mm-hmm.
Eradicators.
Oh, before you go into that, I put the photo of the conversion in the chat.
Nice. That looks good. That actually looks a hell of a lot better. Oh my god. I actually like your interpretation a lot more.
It kind of looks like the Thingy missile from Metal Gear Solid, the wire guided one.
So, to the person
ATGM?
asking, to the person asking this question, so what is generally the difference between Blade Guard, Stern Guard, and Vanguard? To me, they all seem like the Space Marine 2 Bulwark. So, the idea of the Vanguard and the Stern Guard is that Stern Guard were meant to fill in gaps in lines. So their role is that they're the most elite members of a chapter, and the Stern Guard would go in and fill in the line where it's crumbling and fortify it. So, like, their suppressive fire and everything is superior to their battle brothers. Then the Vanguard are the guys who are, like, they're either leading the spear tip or they are rapidly responding to situations. So, like, if the Stern Guard start getting their shit pushed in, the Vanguard go in and take the heat off of them. For Blade Guard, it's not clear what they want them to do, because they're a frontline unit, much like the Vanguard veterans. But are they supposed to be the spear tip, the bodyguard unit? What are they? That's the frustrating problem with them. Like,
They want to have like the variability and customization of like a tactical squad, but you already have two specialized units that kind of fill in both of those. So,
and this was the trap of not following through on replacing the Firstborn line. I don't agree with replacing the Terminators, but just pull the fucking Band-Aid off, dude. It's okay to have Blade Guard be Vanguard, just without jump packs.
Or have them be like, they are basically Vitrix Guard that everyone gets.
Yeah.
They're the members of the first company who are character bodyguards. You know?
I agree with that, honestly. Next up is Eradicators. I don't know how to feel about these guys. In Salamanders, they're a godsend, but for everyone else, it's really rough.
I mean, squads of 6 of them with Gilliman was apparently busted as hell.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Castle Doctrine was busted as hell.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I find them really weird. I think it has to do with the fact that Meltaguns frustrate me this edition.
Gravis I do agree with Craig. Gravis do look cool. They're just Gravis inherently look cool.
Oh yeah. I think I'd like them more if Meltaguns weren't like stuck at strength fucking 9. Because working around that strength 9 is frustrating.
Yeah, this is gonna sound like I almost wish that Melta did something different to what it does.
Yeah. I get they want Melta to be way more destructive, but Melta 2, what the fuck is that doing for me?
It does more damage, but it's that thing of like I almost want Melta to be like, and also it's double strength or something at like less than half range.
Yeah. I get they don't want to break Melta guns in half, but at the same time it's like, dude, this is not working. Either bust up the strength to like anti-tank levels of strength, or give me something that makes them feel more anti-tank. Because Eradicators are supposed to be anti-large. Either way, like, they look cool. They hit fucking hard. I just struggle with these guys if I'm not playing a Salamander's detachment.
Yeah.
Aggressors. The attempted replacement of Terminators. Okay, Boltstorm Gauntlets, I do not like them. Flamestorm Gauntlets, holy shit, I love them.
Yeah, I'm very much in the same boat as you. I'm like, flame all the way, please.
Like,
More fire.
This is like, if you told me the Salamanders had this unit as a special unit in their chapter, I would believe you. Aggressors are stupid. And they look good.
Salamander's aggressors specifically with the helmets from the flying ones, with like the blast shield.
Oh my fucking god,
like,
you're right. That would look so cool. Actually, so I just got like 3. I just bought an Inceptor pack, and oh my god, I love their like face shield helmets.
It is cool. I like the heavy Gravis helmets, the heavy Gravis helmets normally, but I think their face shields just do kind of look cooler.
Oh yeah, and again, like this is coming down to like they look cool when they have the flamethrowers on them. The Boltstorm gauntlets look stupid. They look like underslung grenade launchers. Yeah. And yeah, like they want to be hitting the closest unit. They improve armor penetration by 1. This is very much a unit if you're playing Salamanders, you consider taking them and making them like the frontline unit in your army.
Downside to them, I'm going to say this downside to them, have they shown up in anything?
Nope, they're too expensive.
No, I don't mean I don't mean in terms of rules. I mean, have they shown up in any of the books? Have they been in any
they
of
were
the games?
They were in Dark Imperium, they were in Plague War, and they've been in Godblight. And in Dark Imperium.
Speaking of Dark Imperium, they don't get much ammo. They land, fire for 30 seconds, and then say our entire squad is out of ammo now.
Charge! In Dark Imperium, Felix is leading aggressor squad in his Gravis armor, and when the Thunderhawk drops the ramp, the first 2 lead guys with the grenade launchers take the lead and launch the grenades out first to clear the landing zone.
But I've like not really seen them in like any of the trailers for Dawn of War. I've not seen them in the trailers for and like they're just not like a unit that GW seems to be like doing a lot of lore for, even though they're cool as hell.
Yeah, again, I think this is like the problem, like back that you brought
Terminators
up.
are cooler.
Yeah. Is it true you convert oxygen to dangerous carbon dioxide? Yes. It is very
Chemical
true.
terrorism.
I think they're cool. And I think I'm gonna put them like good rules, bad fluff. All right.
That reminds me of one of my favorite. That reminds me of one of my favorite insults, though. What you said earlier about oxygen. is that you breathing is wasting a tree's good efforts.
Jesus. All right, but we got suppressors now. The autocannon jetpack marines. I got very confused with these guys. On one hand, holy fuck, that's cool. On the other, what?
You never see them in lore, like, at all.
I have an opinion about them right now.
What's up?
They go straight into the bin because you can't actually buy them.
All right, yeah, you can't buy them anymore.
They got taken off sale. The
Yeah.
only box that had them is no longer available.
They only appeared once in Shadowspear.
Never got released after that.
Never got released after that. And their autocannons are okay, but they hit on 4s, and they're a jetpack unit, but they want to be holding still?
Mm-hmm. On the other hand, you can also convert them from an assault intercessor and a Horus Heresy autocannon heavy weapon set,
Yes.
which is a cool conversion to do. It looks neat.
Next up is the Inceptor Squad. Oh my god. When you read about them first in Dark Imperium, when Felix is like leading an Inceptor Squad, holy shit. Chat, the Inceptor Squad's entire deal takes the Space Marines to their logical conclusion of rapid insertion. Rapid insertion, aggressive, laying down fire, and then moving on to the next target. That is their whole purpose. And they're really fucking good.
But I'm imagining them hovering in place and they take like one stray shot and their thing misfires and one of them pinwheels off into the distance.
It is one of those instances, but fuck me, are they still cool? And oh my god. Like,
Also just like all the plasma.
all the plasma. Listen, I'm running a squad of 3 right now on my competitive list, and if Gazgul didn't roll spectacularly well, i.e. 6-4 up in vulnerable saves, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
They hit hard. Their ability of we can deep strike within 6 instead of 9. But we can't charge. You're not charging with them anyway. Don't they literally drop from orbit? Yeah. Hey guys, they're ODSTs.
All Space Marines are ODSTs.
Yeah. I have come to love and respect the Inceptors. I have a newfound love for them. Problem? There's one complaint that I have. Fuck their bases. Fuck the GW bent a little bit plastic thing that holds them. It makes transporting these fuckers a nightmare.
I almost feel like I'm gonna buy you some of those like exhaust flying stand things that people print.
I'm probably going to need it. I tried magnetizing it. It doesn't work. And I'm like,
I'm here to say this, and Greg in chat will confirm with me. GW flight stands have never been good.
They've never been good. Never been good.
Ever.
Ever. Are the interceptors those jetpack guys with the 20mm autocannons? That was the suppressors. The Inceptors are the guys with like the really cool bolt gun, like bolt rifles, and then like plasma incinerators. Aside from that one stupid complaint, these guys go under the Chaplain for me. I love them. They're wonderful. I like their look. I love the face helms, like with the closed masks and stuff. Fuck, they look sick. I'm gonna leave the picture up for them to be seen while I go to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back, chat. I just need to use the washroom, but I want to show these guys on screen quick. Where is it? Where are they? There they are.
Oh god. Oh god. Old GW flight stands with metal models. Yes, I remember.
Nope. Can't give her my head screamers back in the day. Even this old flying bases were utter mints.
Mints. Yeah. See, that's just cooler helmets. I'm sorry. That is actually just cooler Gravis helmets.
Yeah. Oh man.
Because it's like very much like the only one I always refer to as is the Lost in Space helmet. When it like does the deploy thing.
Yeah. I mean,
This was
you
a-
can
this was
heat
a-
them. I don't recommend
Mhm.
it though.
You can heat up most 40k stuff to bend it into shape.
Again, don't
Fire
recommend it, though.
solves everything. When in doubt, set fire to it.
I set fire to the gasoline in my car. I don't
Mm.
have a car anymore.
I mean, I temporarily set fire to very small amounts of the gasoline or the petrol in my car when I want to drive it, because that's how an internal combustion engine works.
My car runs on fairy dust, actually.
Well, I mean, at this point, it's probably cheaper in the States than your gas prices.
Get fucked, rest of America. Texas is fine when it comes to gas prices.
Literally almost nothing else. Infrastructure, what's that? Oh no, we've had cold weather. Our entire power grid has gone down.
Oh my god. I hate this. Because actually our independent fucking infrastructure has helped us, because now we don't because we're not so reliant on everyone fucking else. Our fucking energy prices haven't gone up either.
Mm-hmm. It'll be great
also-
until it breaks, basically.
Also, the reason why that happened with our shit is because all the wind turbines and like everything to the north is winterized.
Mhm.
Everything like south of Dallas isn't.
Right.
And we had never had like snowy weather that far south really before. I mean, we had, but it's very rare. So it's like you guys getting hit by a tsunami. You're just not ready for it.
I think we do okay.
Yeah, you say that.
No, we. Like.
Yeah, hey, we've never had any issues with bases or stands bending or having damage ever. GW, never had that issue. Fuck you, pay me.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh,
Hope
right.
you've all shown
Top
the
3 Space
proper
Marine
level of
chapters.
respect for fucking inceptors.
Top 3 Space Marine chapters. I'll answer 4 boss as well. Exorcist, and Ultramarines.
What?
There, I answered what your favorite Space Marine chapters are.
Do you say Exorcist 3 times?
Yes.
Chat, I want on record that this is what this insane man thinks that I think.
No,
It
it's
is not-
fact.
It's fact. Yo, you got receipts to back that up?
I do. I killed God for them.
Well, what a shame. I don't believe in God. I'm serious. I'm literally never had a problem with the bases. Well, good for you, 6-shot. Also, I know what you're talking about, as I also am from Texas. Okay, what the fuck were you guys talking about?
Doesn't
The
matter.
power grid. It does matter.
What was the question for you both? Random top 3 Space Marine chapters go. Oh, okay.
Exorcist, and Exorcist. The answer for all 3 of us.
Quiet you. Take your exorcist loving ass somewhere else.
Fuck you, make me. I live in your walls.
am I doing loyalists only?
They said chapters, so you could do
Okay,
traitor,
fair,
I
yeah.
guess.
Okay. Oh, they don't have chapters technically, unless they're word bearers.
Then Iron Warriors, Exorcists, and Exorcists.
Come on, there's got to be another chapter you like outside of Exorcists. Exorcists are better Grey Knights. Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Yeah, finally someone agrees with me.
Originally, they were a Grey Knight successor chapter.
Yup.
Hey, Per Trouble thought gods are cringe, and so it would be fine if TCOM killed God.
You are correct. Spears were gonna be the first one I mentioned. Spears are great.
My top 3. That's not a founding legion. I gotta get my boys. The Ultramarines are my second favorite legion. But my favorite chapters are Sons of Medusa. By the way, this is in no particular order. Crimson Fists. They're the only Imperial Fists I like. Much like the Sons of Medusa are the only Iron Hands that I like. Oh, no. And then for the third and final one,
Astral Claws?
oh yeah, Astroclaws. Love me some Astroclaws.
Yeah, mine would be Spears of the Emperor, or Emperor Spears, Crimson Fists, and probably Dark Angels, actually.
Ooh.
I really like Dark Angels.
Yeah,
Okay, so serious answer from me is gonna be Iron Warriors, Exorcists, and Raven Guard.
Ooh.
Mhm.
All right.
I figured you would have went with Raptors over Raven Guard, but
Yeah, I'm a sucker for emo.
He's a sucker for Skrillex.
Yeah,
get that My Chemical Romance in here.
exactly. Yeah.
When I was a young boy, my father, left me in a prison.
To the police.
And now I'm a
Candy
Space Marine.
Cartel was dead.
All right, Space Marine Terminators, Assault and regular.
Regular ones are good fluff, but bad rules, unfortunately. They're just not quite as good as they should be. Assault ones are just great. Assault ones are just all around good.
Even though their ability sucks.
But it's that level of toughness with Thunderhammers and Storm Shields coming out of a Land Raider. They're just, or Deep Striking. They're...
Or walking with Marnius Calgar.
Yeah, like... regular Terminators they're cool as hell, their fluff is amazing, their rules are bad. They just don't have the damage output for what they do.
I get ads for
Totally.
25th anniversary for Billy's talent albums. I feel my hairline recede. Oof!
Yup.
Hey, it's your boy Aramis.
I have in fact arrived.
Don't worry, we're going over generic Space Marine units. Next time we'll be going over all the different variants.
Ah, the individual. Say the chapter specific ones.
Yeah, that includes the Death Watch kill team and the Grey Knights. Because they're all Space Marine chapters.
Mm-hmm. Unironically, I don't know what that first one is in the funny column.
That's a lieutenant. What about Legends?
Okay, that makes more sense.
What about Legends? What about Legends? If I want to do Legends, I'll just do Horus Heresy.
Exactly.
Which ones are perfect for the Marines Malevolent?
Anybody being an asshole.
Chaos Space Marines. Genuinely, Chaos Space Marines using the Renegade Space Marines detachment from the Maelstrom book.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Like, without irony.
That's a pretty solid option.
Welcome back, Mist, falling asleep to your lovely voice. Aww. But, yeah, so now we have the Centurions. Oh, boy.
Perfect no notes.
Perfect no notes. Fucking love
My
these
boys.
things. Everyone, I
Stupid as
remember people being like, no, they're ugly and they're useless. And I'm like, fuck off. These are
they
amazing.
are adorable.
Politely, our crusade proved exactly what some Centurions can get up to.
Yeah,
We're
I
just gonna
like
put them right where they belong.
Yep.
like the idea of essentially like ablative armor that a Space Marine will put on in the heat of battle is a cool idea. Like this is a disposable, like, walking around warsuit that's not quite Terminator armor that a Space Marine just jumps into, kind of thing.
They're
As a power up.
Listen, they are the embodiment of, hey, I heard you like Space Marines, so I put more Space Marines inside your Space Marines.
Basically.
Mhm.
For those who are less imaginative, think of it as your Space Marine getting their own version of Hulkbuster armor.
I love them.
Or the Tanuki suit from Super Mario Bros.
That's even better.
Yes.
Objectively.
All right. I regret this so much. Outriders.
All right, this is going to be interesting.
Okay, Space Marines on bikes are cool. These are not good. But they're just not great rules wise.
They need to be buffed up to having 9 guys in a unit.
Yes.
And then their ability. These guys should have the ability that the fucking jump pack guys have.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
From a design standpoint for combat motorcycles, honestly, it's
Good
pretty
design.
well designed.
No,
Yeah.
like, the bikes are sick as fuck.
Like,
they're
honestly,
small.
like,
Yeah.
if I were to like delete the Outriders from my memory banks and be like, come up with a motorcycle Space Marines would ride, that's probably what they would look like.
Yes, easily.
Again,
Just super heavily armored.
But
Also, I weirdly
How they
also
ride, you
weirdly,
look at
like-
them, you're like, what the fuck?
Also, I weirdly think they should have like, I don't know why, but like some of them should have like pole arms or something.
oh,
They should have
definitely.
lances,
Imagine
like
that
the
as a melee
custodian.
weapon for the White Scars.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
custodians
Like,
got.
their Outriders having like full-on javelin style situation.
like lances. Yeah.
oh my
Like,
god,
honestly,
and now,
Well,
speaking of,
if
a
they-
fucking character that can join them, the new White Scars character.
And
Mhm.
honestly, like, if you were to take the lances I got and give them to the Outriders as well for my jet bikes for custodies, I wouldn't be mad. It would make sense for them to have
it
them.
makes sense.
Yep.
You've got a high-speed vehicle, so naturally a piercing weapon like that would say "fuck you" to armor.
Now, the downside is that unless you're taking them with White Scars and adding in a chaplain with fucking bike, they're utterly useless.
Yeah. Why is there not Why is there not a lieutenant with a bike or why is there not
Where's
a
my Outrider
non-chaplain?
captain and lieutenant or librarian? What the fuck?
If anything, a librarian on a
weirdly,
bike would be more terrifying.
Weirdly,
Just imagine a
it
psyker.
feels like if, yeah, it feels like a lieutenant unit. Like they would have a lieutenant
Yes.
on a bike.
Like,
Um,
come
Lieutenant allowing
on.
them to continuously move in and out of combat with fallback.
I was
Okay.
so psyched for these fucking things in Indominus Crusade, and then I ran them constantly, and they always died.
They like, you know what? Fucking, you gave Custodes a million different shield captain variants. Why didn't you give Space Marines a captain on a bike?
a million different a million different shield captain variants, and not actually unique models for them. You just have to build them from the kit as well.
No, I get a unique Terminator and normal shield captain models, but that's about it.
All right.
No, you just have. Yeah, okay.
Now we have the Invader.
Those come as their own unique kits.
We have the Invader ATV.
Oh my god, I have words. But I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I want to hear his words, but oh, the Invader ATV. Chat. I'm gonna give you 3 words. Well, I'm gonna give you 4 words. Mario Kart Double Dash.
Okay. I want to make this clear. I am not defending this. However, is it inherently more silly than the old attack bike, which is what it replaced?
I respond a little bit more. It's literally just the Space Marine Warthog.
But you like Halo.
I know.
But honestly, that's even funnier option.
Listen, chat.
I just wish that they actually embraced it though. Imagine just having like Space Marines hanging off the sides of this thing, side running it, side
listen.
running it like
Listen.
carbines.
I love the idea of a custom game mode where everyone has their own Invader ATV painted up like a Mario Kart Double Dash. And we have tabletop Mario Kart.
I will fight all of you. This is no, fuck this vehicle.
Fuck this vehicle.
I said embrace the goofiness.
You
I'm not saying that I want it to actually be militarily functional. If I wanted that, I'd actually ask for your opinion on this, TCOM.
it
I'm
serves
saying
no
embrace the goofiness.
it serves no functional purpose. It doesn't add anything to your vehicle list. You're
even count
essentially
as-
taking,
It doesn't even count as a
It
vehicle, it
serves-
counts as mounted.
which
It
is even
serves
worse.
It serves exactly the same purpose as the old attack bike did. It lets you take a multi-melter in your bike squad. That's the purpose of it. It should come on a base. I dislike the fact it doesn't come on a base.
Yeah, that bugs me too. But listen, TCOM, I know that this for you is to the bin, but to me, this is peak comedy.
It's not even funny. It's bad design.
What if we could take them in squads of 3?
No, it's just a bad design from the get-go.
Well, fuck you, it's my list. It goes into funny. All right, servo strike turret. All in favor of to the bin?
Okay, can I make like a couple of quick points about this?
Yes.
One, technically second Techmarine character in the Techmarine character. So you're saying that you want to put a Techmarine in the bin?
Yes, because you
Right.
took everything about a Techmarine and removed it.
So I'm not arguing that it's good. I'm arguing that it potentially is funny.
Oh.
Second point about it. For some reason, I'm looking at this model and I'm going, "Oh, cool! It's a drop turret." No, it doesn't have deep strike. It does, however, have a movement characteristic.
It floats.
It can move 3. has legs that deploy. It cuddles, possibly like some sort of crab.
I hate it even more now with this description because now a mental image is just horrifying.
All he can hear is crab people now. Or is it crab rave?
Or does it move by firing its gun at the ground and sort of hopping?
That's even funnier.
Chat, there's an infamous meme when the Iron Hands combat patrol came out.
Oh god.
That like the other 3 combat controls were in the fucking car together. And then Iron Hands walked up and it's like, roll up the fucking windows, roll up the fucking windows. You guys want servo strike turrets? Roll it up!
Guys. Can you spare stuff from your combat patrols, guys?
Guys!
Guys!
Let's get out of here.
Go, 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 go. What? I mean, their combat patrol isn't bad. Yeah, you get 2 squads and 2 servo strike turrets. What do you fucking do?
And they're not...
and do you wanna know the really bad thing?
What?
Apparently, in a couple places in the world, it's now listed as last chance to buy. It's going to Legends.
Oh yeah, it was an
They had
attempt.
that coming.
It was an attempt to help defensive Space Marine armies, but this is not the way to do it.
I can go in the bed. This was a half-hour step.
Listen, if this was
Put it where it belongs.
listen, if this was a piece on the board as like your unit can hop into interactable, that'd be awesome. But
I'd
It's
rather
nice
take an Aegis
Let me load
defense
up.
slide than a servo turret.
If you don't put the Techmarine on it, it's an interesting piece of terrain. Genuinely.
yes, I genuinely like
It
the
would be-
servo strike turret as it looks, but this is
It would be a cool objective.
it would be. But yeah, to the bed with the servo strike turret. All right, the storm speeders. Is that what
The
they're
old
called?
Land Raider
Storm
was
speeders?
the old Land Speeder was cooler.
Yeah, storm speeder. Chat, there was nothing wrong with ye old land speeder. In fact, that's why they're bringing it back. What the fuck is the point of this thing? Like, I genuinely do not know what the point of the storm speeders are.
Piss us off.
It's bad. The point of it was meant to replace the Land Speeder. Like that was, and have a name that they could copyright.
And then there's the one guy on the Thunder Fist, which is the missile launcher one. It's a 3-person vehicle. Did you know, chat?
I see the one that his head is like sticking up in front of the missile launchers.
Brothers, I'm deaf.
Hey, GW, can you bring back the Land Speeder Tempestus, I think it was, the transport one? That was great. I loved that one.
Land
Oh,
Speeder
that was
Storm.
the one that took scouts. Yeah, that was sweet.
Ah, yes.
Listen, just bring back the land speeders. Do away with the storm speeders. We don't need them.
Except that you made a mistake and move on with your lives.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are they worse than the servo strike turret or a little bit better?
Oh, they're
better.
worse.
No, they're better. They actually have a little bit of use.
All right. I feel like we're being really mean to these models, but we gotta be.
I don't like the Primaris. I don't like a lot of the Primaris vehicles. I'm sorry.
No, that's fair. This is where it's gonna get contentious.
Oh, this thing.
The Invictor Tactical Warsuit. I still, to this day, do not understand what you want me to do with this.
What is it
They
supposed to
really
be? Is it
want-
supposed to be like a baby dreadnought.
They
Why-
really want to have the baby carrier be a thing, but they just don't want to admit it.
Okay.
Listen, we all know
Does it-
that being
does-
Bjorn is great. That doesn't mean a Space Marine appreciates it in battle.
Design-wise, I think it has some really interesting elements. I think is that heavy bolter that it has in a holster on its hip is a design element that I think is quintessentially stupid in a very 40k way. which I quite like. But why does this exist? Like, if you can do this, why have dreadnoughts?
Yeah, genuinely, like this has bad implications.
Like,
what the
This
fuck,
is-
guys?
like I get the idea of wanting like a scout dreadnought, like that, because that's kind of it's a full boss dreadnought basically.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this ain't it. And annoyingly, I have seen it in the Dawn of War 4 trailers, so it's not going away.
People take them. That's the thing. People take them.
But do people like them? This is like, do people like? Does anyone say the Invictor Tactical Warsuit is my favorite? I like Invictor Tactical Warsuits more than I like Dreadnoughts.
I don't know anyone that does.
Like,
yeah.
you like Space Marine, you like them. Do you like them more than Dreadnoughts?
Fuck no.
The
Fuck no,
Raven Guard
both
Combat
on
Patrol is the best
tabletop.
Space Marine Combat Patrol so far.
Both
No.
on tabletop and in lore. No, but Dreadnoughts will
Colt,
always be better.
Cole, I'm gonna Coltmar, I'm gonna ask you this legitimately. Are you being serious right now? Hell, I played Blood Angels and I thought about getting that Combat Patrol. It's better than BA in many ways, but yeah, like, listen, it has its rule of basically punishing your opponent for attacking a friendly unit near it is fun, but you know who could have used that? You know who could have really used that rule and it would have made more sense?
Techmarines?
The Ballistus Dreadnought.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what? Do you know what my issue with it
Ballistus
is? Actually, and
absolutely
I just
deserves to
realized,
be able to revenge fire.
here's my issue with it. Actually, from a lore perspective, it looks like what a guard dreadnought should be.
Oh my god,
Okay,
you're
I
right.
Oh
like
my
what you're
god.
thinking there, but at the same time, what the fuck?
I could totally imagine
you-
Belisarius Call making this for guard.
He'd
Like,
absolutely look at a good commander and be like, "Nah, we need to keep you in the fight."
It's like if you wanted to like rationalize the old lore about how like back in Rogue Trader the guard had dreadnoughts. No, they had these things.
Oh my god,
Which
he's right.
They then like were sentinels or scouts, whereas these are like mainline combat things that are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Coltmar says, yes, I really like the looks, though I'm an orc player, so grain of salt! In
Yeah.
any other army, in any other Imperial army, this works. In Space Marines, it doesn't. To the bin. Actually,
I would have said bad fluff, good rules.
I would actually
Because it
agree.
is good in
No. No, where it belongs. If it doesn't belong with the guard, give it to the Sisters of Silence.
Oh, you're right.
Yes,
they,
also
they
true.
would absolutely
Yeah.
benefit from something like that.
you know what?
Oh,
Just
this
for
is-
that, I'm gonna put them in bad rules, bad fluff.
Okay.
This is a good point.
You get saved from the
Give-
bin
give-
because if we moved you somewhere else, you would be amazing.
Exactly.
Give hell. Actually, you know what? If you gave that to Sisters of Silence, I legitimately would make a just SOS army with no custodies in it, because I think that would make it worth it.
My question is, would we have like two pilots in it, one operating the legs, one operating the top? Or would it be like the
Yeah, maybe.
situation in
That'd be cool.
Avatar where it's
Yeah,
like,
cool. Yeah. Like a pilot and gunner.
yeah, I think that'd be nice.
But it's like a two-person cockpit kind of thing. Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, the regular dreadnought, like the original. This is a
I think it's
classic.
good fluff.
are
I
we
think it has
doing-
bad rules these days.
Are we doing like the variants of it, or just it?
Well,
as
we
a
can't
whole
have the
thing?
variant. Well, the variants don't exist anymore.
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
It's just the venerable.
Because like
I
was
love-
thinking,
I love the Venerable. I love classic box not dreadnoughts. They're not good in the current game, but their
because my
lore is
mind,
amazing.
My mind went to 7th edition when I could put 4 fucking las cannons on one.
I
was
think
great.
I think they are actually good. It's just that their combat role. This is the problem. Their combat role wants them to be support. Their weapon loadout has not kept up with 10th edition.
Nor their survivability.
Their survivability is also down. But the reroll hit roll of 1 is good. And I think if you gave them the ability if you gave them the same ability that like Hellbrutes have, where if you give them melee weapons instead of 1 ranged, 1 melee, give them both melee weapons, and it gets to improve its attacks by 2, I think it would be a much better unit. But they don't, and that's the problem. It's good fluff, bad rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Okay, so I
would stick all of them because we can just do all of them.
This is the same. This is a Redemptor Dreadnought, either built for melee or ranged. I like the new Redemptor Dreadnoughts. I like them, and I do like that there is a consequence to them now. These
you say that, except that they are slowly removing that because it's not in the most recent Space Marine Codex.
Really?
No.
For those that don't know, in 8th edition, when they first brought the Redemptor Dreadnought out, it's a brand new advanced Dreadnought chassis. The problem is that it's even more excruciating than the regular Dreadnought, and it burns the pilot out.
Yeah.
Like it's
it's very downplayed. It's like a strong-willed pilot can endure it, a weak-willed one will be burned out, kind of thing.
And I want them to lean back into that so badly, because otherwise this is just the Primaris Dreadnought. I want there to be a consequence for these things.
Also, that's just what Leviathans did already.
Yeah, this is basically like, hey, we heard you like Leviathans, so we made a new Leviathan.
Yeah. I like the Redemptor upgrade to the Dreadnoughts. I want a classic Dreadnought in that scale though.
I would love
Just
a classic
basically.
Dreadnought in this scale. But
just make the old one bigger.
And then Space Marine 2 happened. And Space Marine 2 happened. And brother fucking Valtus, holy shit, he's amazing. I cast you down. That made me so happy. So then we have the Brutalis and the Ballistus, and these are just the Redemptors with 2 claws or 2 guns.
Yeah, Brutalis is not great. Ballistus is very good.
Yeah, Ballistus is amazing.
Wise.
I want to put Brutalis in... Bad Rules, Bad Fluff. Redemptor in Good Rules, Bad Fluff. And then Ballistus in, like, the top tier, but...
I think it's the same as the Redemptor though, because it's just a more ranged combat Redemptor.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the Redemptor in the middle here, and then we're gonna put the Brutalis down at the bottom of Bad Rules, Bad Fluff.
Fair.
Drop pods.
I love drop pods.
They are
Yeah.
They are the... When you think Space Marines, chat, you think power armor, you think bolters, you think chain swords, and then you think drop pods.
Yeah.
How do Space Marines get around drop pods?
Drop pods.
What is one thing the Horus Heresy trailer made very clear when Horus Heresy 2nd edition was coming out?
Motherfucking drop pods.
When you think Space Marine abilities in video games, for like strategy games, it's drop pods.
Yeah. Like this is my thing. Like, everything the Space Marines have drops from orbit. Like that is how they deploy.
And chat, I'm gonna say this from the bottom of my heart. The new drop pod models are so much easier to build, and I thank God for that. I hated building all drop pods. I hated it. It was miserable.
Yeah, I deliberately my drop pod that I own, I just glued the doors shut. I was just like, I'm not doing this.
I had a game against a Pro Custodes player, and he screened out the board so well I couldn't put it anywhere except my deployment. Yeah, that's a problem with deep striking armies. I want an intercessor and drop pods detachment. You have that. It's called the Orbital
Honestly,
Assault.
It does exist.
And drop pods have been changed so that they can take they have been changed so they can transport Tacticus. It just can't transport Centurion, Gravis, Jump Pack, Wolfen, or Termes, which has always been the case.
Right. It not being able to deploy aggressors, I think, is BS.
Yeah,
that's exactly how they should deploy.
That actually sounds perfect for aggressors. Why is that not a...
Because aggressors are Gravis, and if you make an exception for aggressors, then you make exceptions for, like, a lot of other stuff, because people are going to be like, well, they're fucking big, why can't you put in Centurions?
I just let them put in the Gravis, and they take up X number of slots.
Yeah, it's one of those situations.
They do that for a lot of other things, too.
Yeah, in my opinion, Gravis should take up 2 slots, and then
Centurions like 3 or 4.
Centurions take up 3.
Centurions are 3 for most things. Somebody that had Centurions riding around in vehicles.
Yeah.
Still waiting for the Rhino update. You got the Rhino update. It's called the Impulsor.
Personally, though,
he says, smiling. He says, smiling, knowing it's gonna piss someone off. Okay, so now we're on to the vehicles, and this is where like I think some fights are gonna break out.
I'm gonna mute for my own safety.
Really?
I have some opinions. All right, okay. Rhino, classic transport.
Yeah,
classic transport.
Literally iconic.
And clearly stolen from the M113.
It is.
It is a box.
It is a box. It is literally.
It is the.
It's the box.
It is literally the. It's literally the transport that like everyone used. Back in the day, this shit was like 25 to 35 points per model. Yep. They were stupid cheap. Nowadays, they're a little bit more expensive. 75 points. They are classic. The problem is the game has moved past them. They are a relic of a bygone age. And they have good fluff, bad rules.
Actually, their rules are fine. The problem is that nothing good can ride in them.
Yeah, that's part of bad rules.
Their self-repair thing is actually sweet. Like the idea that they're like so resilient that they actually like it's very difficult to take them out. It's kind of cool. But like
in regular space, in regular SM, they are not good. You want to take other stuff over.
No, they are not. No.
In Chaos Space Marines, though, that's a different fucking conversation.
Or in Space Marines where you are deliberately playing them as pre-Primaris, so you're only taking tactical squads and dev squads and things like that. It's actually an interesting way to play Space Marines.
Oh, yeah. They are good in several of their armies. Exactly. Here, they're redundant.
We need the Mark III Rhino kit.
We do need the Mark III Rhino kit. All right.
And just to let Tacticus Marines ride in them.
Yep. All right. The Impulsor. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm going to be perfectly honest with this thing. I like the idea of a open-backed transport. I like that idea. I like the idea that it's a grav vehicle. That being said, what the fuck is it doing here?
No, open back transports are a horrible fucking idea. There's a reason why basically every army on the planet has stopped using them.
Also, right, I am aware that they have tried to massage the shit out of the fluff to actually make it like, oh no, like the Space Marines don't have like dainty anti-gravity technology like other armies do. It's literally them punching the ground so fast that they stay afloat.
Why is it
But-
a pickup truck?
But the Space Marine vehicles should be like
Bricks.
rumbling bricks. You know what I mean?
I should be looking at this thing like a Yu-Gi-Oh card and going, that's a brick.
Mm-hmm.
No, it should be that like you look at that vehicle and be like, I can see why it deployed from orbit.
Yeah.
The
I don't
Impulsor
know.
does not do that.
I get that they did it to make them look like more modern and like as if they were like more modern technology, but like the Impulsor looks like if you walk next to it and pushed on it, it would slide to one side.
Yeah, I can't defend this thing at all. Like, I look at this thing and go, like, I like the idea, wrong army again. This is something I would imagine in Leagues of Votan.
Ironically, we don't have hover transports until recently.
Until recently. But, like, yeah, this is something
Yeah.
that I would imagine in, like, fucking Leagues of Votan or, like, something else. Not Marines. And the model it's trying to replace is just better than it.
I don't know why, but I see this and I think Grey Knights. The like fast strike thing.
What the fuck is this thing's rules?
Oh, it's meh. It's a 6-person transport. It splits your.
Oh, it has the
It's,
assault vehicle. It has the assault vehicle viewer, like, ability.
It's a replace. It's meant to be a replacement for the Razorback.
But it sucks.
And it can't take a good gun like the Razorback.
Yeah, that's the problem with this thing. It's an anti-air Actually, I forgot the Stalker. I'm missing the
Yeah.
Stalker.
Everyone forgets about the Stalker.
Oh my god, I forgot that we had anti-air. They
Oh no,
moved
the
to
Impulsor's
Legends.
anti-air. Yeah.
It's a Rhino that had struts. Oh my god, I completely forgot about the Interceptor and the Stalker. Oh my god. You can take a shield on it, though. You want to transport your dudes. Yeah, but
It's a different vehicle if you put a shield. If you put the canopy thing on it, though.
And why am I wasting time on a vehicle with the invulnerable save when I can be taking something else that has an invulnerable save and does more than it? Bad rules and actually, this is you're at the bottom of bad rules, bad fluff.
I'm gonna try to say this. I think the Impulsor is a unit that should be removed from the army list.
I'm kind of in agreement.
It's just the Rhino but worse in every aspect. If the Rhino could take Tacticus units, the Impulsor is irrelevant.
Yeah, that's the problem with this thing. Speaking of the thing that it was meant to replace, yeah, but my Tacticus dude shouldn't be like running up the board anyway. They're objective holders and stuff. And again, like we said this earlier, intercessors have bad rules and bad fluff.
Okay. Okay. I'll actually say this: the one use that you actually can use the impulsor for, because I have run this, is you stick 5 Desolation Marines in the back of it, and it's a mobile missile platform.
Oh my god, you're right. Right, it has firing deck. Shit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep, 5 guys, burgers and fries, riding in the back.
You can put 5 Hellblasters in it as well. It's actually quite good at that point.
Well, that just moved it up the list. Fuck.
But I'm also of the opinion that Rhinos should also have firing deck.
They do, they have firing deck too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But next up is the Razorback. The cheaper Predator tank. It had, back in the day, it only had twin heavy bolters or twin las cannons. In Grey Knights, it was a lot more interesting as a assault tank.
Yeah, because you get Psy Cannon on it. You can put the heavy Psy Cannon on it.
Yep.
It's quite good in Grey Knights.
It is quite good in Grey Knights. Nowadays in modern Space Marines, again, like the Rhino, it has lost a lot of its purpose.
I think it's another good fluff bad rules one.
Yeah, it needs a Mark III.
Yeah.
5 hillbilly Marines in the back of a pickup taking pot shots at anything that moves. All right, Whirlwind. Still surprisingly has lasted so long. He's
I love it.
never
I
a bad
love it a lot.
take.
Yeah, it's
One
great.
of my genuinely favorite tanks forever in the Space Marines.
So
And I think I've only owned it I don't think I've owned it since the turret was metal.
I'm trying to remember what it does. Like, I know it's artillery.
Indirect fire, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, Whirlwind Vengeance Launcher is D6 plus 3, indirect fire, blast, strength 8, AP minus 2, damage 2. Not a bad infantry killer. Ooh. In your shooting phase, at the smallest shot, if one or more of those attacks made with its Whirlwind Vengeance Launcher scored a hit against an enemy infantry unit, that unit must take a battle shot. Yeah, no, like, this is... It's a good all-purpose anti-infantry tank.
Mm-hmm. And you can take a hunter killer on it.
Yep, you can take a hunter killer, so it can pick off that pesky little wound on the last guy.
Also gonna say, strength 8
Or
is not
just a
just an
free missile
infantry
shot.
killer. That's strength 8 is gonna do a decent amount to most other vehicles.
Yeah, no, this is good fluff and good rules. Vindicator.
I love it.
Fucking thing.
I love it. It's just straight and good fluff and good rules. It's a siege tank with a giant flow on it.
They buffed it because originally it was just D3 shots, and people were they weren't taking it, so they're like, fine, we'll buff it up. And then they overcorrected and gave it D6 plus 3 with blast.
Ooh! Strength 14 AP. What? Yeah, this is just good.
This is And by the way, chat, the reason why the Vindicator exists is because the Iron Warriors got pissy and slapped a Demolisher cannon on the front of a fucking Rhino.
Yes.
It's also because their laser destroyers kept breaking.
It
'Cause
goes
they're
into
all-
the top. It is so fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
But
If you're
it's
not
also this is it. It's the one I'm gonna say. It's the perfect example of this is what a Space Marine vehicle is. It is just beef that just crushes anything it moves moves through.
Vindicator is funny to me because it's one of my least favorite models to look at while being so objectively strong that most people want to run 2. I have seen Space Marine lists run 3, unironically, and place pretty fucking good. These things are stupid.
No, they're great.
I
Design.
Even Blood Angels love them.
Yeah, they're bunker busters. Exactly what they're meant to be.
They are so fucking dumb. I unironically love it, and I love it with the shield on it.
How dare you? They're not dumb.
Sir.
Also, it's a Space Marine version of a Storm Tiger.
Sir, it is a Space Marine vehicle rocking out with its cock out. It is stupid and I love it. Because it's
Anyway,
nothing
Predator
but Iron
Annihilator.
Warrior ingenuity. Yeah, Predator Annihilator. The Annihilator pattern is the twin last cannon variant. These are classics. Like,
Yeah.
I know we have the 2 different variants, but we have the Predator Destructor and the Predator Annihilator. Predator Destructor has the autocannon, Predator Annihilator has the twin last. And, again, it's just a Rhino with turrets slapped on it.
Mm-hmm.
It is the superior Razorback. It is the superior Rhino. Has it been outshined in Space Marines? Well, there's a giant
Right.
fucking butt with the Vindicator. But they're still good.
Right. It is the Lehman Russ to the newer tanks Rogel Dorn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Lehman Russ is still good.
Yes. And
It has become the medium tank rather than the heavy tank, or rather than the main battle tank. But like, it's still good, both of them.
yeah. Predator Annihilator is very much dedicated to killing monsters and tanks. Predator Destructor is very much dedicated to killing infantry. The problem with them is that they're
suits the-
inflexible.
It's just the mindset of Space Marines that their tanks are more specialized.
Yeah. If I had any insurance, Predators wouldn't be legends in 11th. I'd get a couple. They're ironic. They're iconic and pretty cool. I don't think they're going to get legends.
I think if any of the Rhino chassis stuff gets legend, it'll be the Razorback. Unfortunately, I love it.
Yeah. So they're going to go into...
Razorback doesn't have a roll.
Yeah, like they're iconic.
Yeah.
The Lancer. Well, the Gladiator. I'm going to be a lot softer on the Gladiators.
This is the Impulsor with the backplate, right?
This is the
Or is
Impulsor
that
with the... This is the Impulsor, but we turn it into a Predator tank.
Okay.
And running them myself, they do feel like the Rogel Dorn to the Lehman Russ.
Mhm.
But at the same time, the Gladiator Lancer, I am actually going to stick up and defend, because the Gladiator Lancer is a dedicated anti-knight killer. It is meant to look at knights and say, fuck off. And for Space Marines, the only thing that we had that was anti-knight reliably was the Vindicator. And now that we have that Lancer, I heavily argue in favor of this thing. Fluff-wise, again, you're right, it does look like I can push it in the fall to the side. But I also kind of like the idea that, like, they're punching the ground so hard, because that Death Guard Marine trying to slide under the tank in this pulverized, that was funny. And it makes more sense to my brain that this would be something Belisarius' call would make.
my inherent dislike of the Space Marine grav tanks aside, just because I just don't associate Marines with grav tanks. That's the thing.
And that's fair.
Yeah. When I think of grav tanks, I think of Tau first.
I think like weirdly, like I would accept like Custodies having grav tanks, fine. Like Tau, Eldar, those factions, yeah, no problem. I just don't associate Space Marines with grav tanks, but I am an old person. The Gladiators are fine. I just like.
No, this is me defending the Lancer specifically. Because the Reaper and the Punisher, like the Reaper and the Valiant is just a weaker twin las cannon for the Predator Annihilator. And then Reaper is just, hey, what if we took the Lehman Rush Punisher and gave it to Space Marines? But take away 8 of its shots.
Because we have to make it feel more elite.
It's got dev wounds, but I'm like,
And-
this is where it's the problem for me. Because with my categories that I put out, the Lancer is great. I like the Lancer because it is in response to Knights. But then there's the Valiant and the Reaper hanging off of it like a tumor. And I look at the Valiant and the Reaper and go, give me a reason why I should choose one of you over the Predator, Annihilator, or Destructor. And they can't. And that's my problem with this. If it was just the Lancer, this would be good fluff, good rules. But I'm keeping in mind all 3. And it's rough. Wait, does that mean Rogel Dorn? What does that mean, Rogel Dorn to Lehman Russ? The Rogel Dorn is now the new heavy tank, where the Lehman Russ has now been moved from the heaviest tank in the game to now the Imperial Guard's medium tank.
Yeah. It's still a beast. Like, don't get us wrong. Like, it is still extremely powerful, super useful. Just there's a better tank on the block now.
Yeah. Though you're still taking more Lehman Russes than you are Rogel Dorns. It's just not a Predator. Yeah, and this is where I'm getting caught up on it, right? Because the Lancer's great, but since it's a variant, like the Lancer's a variant of the Gladiator, I have to keep in mind the Reaper and the Valiant, and I don't like either of them. I only like the Lancer.
It doesn't feel. It has some of the worst aspects of Primaris design in that it feels like a departure rather than an evolution.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't like the idea of like Call came in and he made like a more advanced version of a bunch of stuff that Space Marines have. Okay, it works in terms of Tacticus armor. It works in terms of like the armor being modular and having different forms and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of cool. It works with the Redemptor Dreads. It even works with the bikes. The grav tanks just look like they are like
They look like they don't belong.
yeah.
Actually, I have a better way of putting this. When like when you see like a lot of the chuds and stuff complaining that like, oh, Primaris are just look like normal the old Space Marine, the firstborns. This specifically is what they're talking about, and like one of the only times I'll actually give that argument some credit, because it kind of does. It's just a Rhino with extra features on it.
Now, I'm going to ask a question. Would it look better if it was Trax instead of Grav?
Yes.
Yes,
I've
you still have the same argument, but it still look better.
I have a tracked impulsor that I made. It looks better.
This is the problem, right? Like it's I'm running 2 of these right now, and they do fucking work. Like, the Gladiator has proved itself to me as a tank. But at the same time, the Reaper and the Valiant are standing right there, waving at me, and I don't acknowledge them.
Fuck.
What?
I just spilled my water pot all over my desk.
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Oh no.
Go clean it up.
I am.
So,
Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up, clean it up.
in the
Thankfully,
case...
I have an entire thing of, because I'm paranoid this kind of things will happen. I have an entire thing of paper towels right next to me.
So, I'm gonna put
Fast
this...
move.
I'm gonna put the Lancer in good fluff, bad rules. Well, good rules, bad fluff. But I'm putting it at the bottom. And the reason being is that, again, the story of the the story of these things is just their redundancy.
Boss, I put a photo in the chat of what these tanks look like if they are tracked. Because I have one.
That actually looks so much better.
That's an impulsor. It has a closed canopy as well. Like it's a closed canopy impulsor.
Like, oh my god, that actually looks so fucking good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Holy shit.
more advanced Rhino, but this looks really
Yeah.
cool. I like it.
Like, if I was thinking of a Rhino Mark III, this is it.
Yeah.
Maybe not with the turbines on the side.
I kind of like the turbines.
Yeah.
Boosters.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get it closed?
This is a conversion kit that a friend printed for me.
Yeah, this is clearly 3D printed. I could see the mold lines.
Yeah, there's bits of it. There's bits of it that are just straight up 3D printed.
But yeah, chat, like, if these things have tracks, they look amazing. I'm actually a fan of this. I think this is like one of the few times where I'm like, nah, this is like better than the GW design. Fuck. Oh.
It's a little bit bigger, so it's not like tournament legal. I'm not going to take it to tournaments or anything like that.
No, you don't play in tournaments. You play for fun, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to take this to tournaments. Like I'm not going to take an impulsor to a tournament anyway.
Yeah.
Because this is an impulsor. But like, I saw those and I was like, no, them having tracks just makes them look better. Like.
All right. But moving off of that, we now have the classic Land Raiders. And I know, like, wait, but why do you have the 3 different variants here? Because they play just different enough where they have their specific niches.
I love having a leather death mat. Makes cleaning stuff like this so much easier.
All right, first up, the classic Land Raider. Twin heavy bolter, 2 twin las cannons, holds 12 guys, even though originally it held 10.
Put it in the top tier. It's top tier.
Yeah, it's
It's
Yeah.
top tier.
I remember no one ran it back in 6th and 7th edition because it was garbage.
Oh, do I like a Land Raider
I-
more than I like do I like the Land Raider more than I like the Predators? Ooh, that's a.
Honestly, I disagree with that, especially in 7th. It was great in 7th. I loved it.
I think I like the Land Raider more than I like the Predator.
Yeah, no, I like the Land Raider more than I like Predators.
I don't like it more than I like the Whirlwind, and I don't know why.
I like it more than
I love the
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind. That's fair.
This is my tier list. I do what I want. Land Raider
That's fair.
Crusader. This is something I find fucking hilarious. Because this is a black Templar design.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
I'm laughing my ass off because the entire point of it is that regular Land Raiders kind of suck in city fighting.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was also originally that you didn't. The Land Raider Crusader had the transport capacity of 15 because it had the highest transport capacity out of any of them to take Crusader squads.
Yep.
Which were big.
And everyone adopted them.
Mhm.
And chat, we're going to be perfectly honest here. This is just a Land Raider with bolters.
Yeah.
And sometimes a multi-melter on top.
And sometimes a multi-melta. What's its purpose? Well, it transports dudes.
Mhm.
It transports dudes and looks at infantry and says no.
And yeah, like, it's... What do you want me to say? It's just a Land Raider with bolters.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, it's really good in 10th edition.
Yeah.
Like me and my friend, we were looking at like ways to get my assault marines up the board with Titus, and he's like, "You have a Crusader, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Crusaders are really good.
It's a heavy armor transport that will get your assault troops where you need them to be. It does exactly what it should do.
God damn it.
Chat, I hate to say this, but like this is a for the Black Templars, this is a really good idea.
It really is.
They actually had a brilliant idea in there for once. I guess a little bit of the good part of Dorne showed up eventually. Even with all the rest of it being the bad.
Isn't it? Actually, I find it funny. The Iron Warriors took the Rhino and slapped a fucking siege cannon on it. The fucking Imperial Fist successors looked at a bunker buster and said, "How do we make this better at killing infantry?"
Yeah, because the Iron Warriors were trying to get to the Black Templars, and the Black Templars are trying to get out to the Iron Warriors. Like,
Wait, can a Land Raider transport aggressors? Hold on. Give me a moment. I'm looking it up.
I think so.
I think they can.
Each jump pack, Wolf, Gravis, or Terminator takes up 2 slots. You can put them in there.
Yep.
You can, in fact.
If you are taking aggressors, my recommendation
You
is
need-
take the Crusader.
Well, no, because if you're taking aggressors, you can put them in the regular Land Raider. You can put 6 of them in the regular Land Raider.
All right, you're right. What's the best list building
You
app
have it-
these days? New Recruit.
It's no
Recruit
recruit.
for actual building list. If you're looking for detachment stuff, War Organ.
And listen, chat. I'm gonna say this right now. Piracy does not exist because people like stealing shit. Piracy exists because there's lack of service. If GW, honest to God, updated the Warhammer app to be a lot better than it is, and offered way more than just matched play, no one would be using New Recruit.
Nope.
No one would
because
be
they don't.
using... Yeah, like... It's maddening. Like, the GW app feels like corporate decided more things than the actual designers did.
I'm hopeful because I've seen how much better the EOS one is than the 40k one,
Yeah.
and I'm hoping that level of incremental improvement will be again then the case for the new 40k one that's coming.
Meet the industry standard and make rules free, GW.
See, the
That's a
problem
double-edged
is-
sword.
Free.
See, the problem is 40k is the industry standard because it controls so much of the industry. The fact that there are dozens of other companies that offer rules for free, their market share is nothing compared to 40k though.
Yeah, there's a reason why Trench Crusade offers its rules for free. Trench Crusade is a game where, like, they make money off of the models that you don't have to 3D print.
Or they just want people playing. They're recruitment. They're trying to get as many people as possible playing it.
Yeah.
Which is a good strategy, and I agree with. I would like to see GW make their entire. I mean, the core rules are free. You want the army rules aren't necessarily.
Yeah. Make the codexes pure fluff books.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Then you're
Can-
if you're making them pure fluff books, then there's no point to buying them.
Well, no, there is, because you put right. Every codex is someone's first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, update codexes an update codex every edition is thing. The problem with this is my problem with and I'm going to get into this because I hear this come up a lot, and I've had this brewing. Right. So, the problem with people saying just do away with codexes, just go all digital, is great. You go all digital. How then, if say we go all digital tomorrow, for 11th edition we go all digital, we're not going to have any codexes. In 5 years' time, when we've moved on to 12th edition, how does someone play a game of 11th? If they can't access it's like, oh well, like Wahapedia will still be cataloging it. It's like, yeah, what if he goes down?
Yeah, what if he gets taken down?
All it takes is one.
I want to remind everybody, Wahapedia is one guy.
Yeah.
A really dedicated, chill dude.
One guy in Russia who's doing it. Like,
And that's about
no,
that's about as risky as you can get.
like, God bless, but like, people can still play 2nd edition because they have the books.
The paywall is lame. That is another problem. Like,
I agree.
it's coming down to prices and everything, and codexes definitely should not be $90 to $100.
No,
They should not be.
If they're going to make you pay for your army rules, having it be either included in your Warhammer Plus or whatever subscription that you pay, or you have the option to pay a reduced amount of money compared to the codex to just unlock it on the app, and you automatically unlock it on the app if you just buy the codex, would be a bit like having I don't know, like a $10 digital unlock or something, because GW are not going to charge for it because they can.
Yeah, like, guys, this is the problem with, like, honestly, this is the same problem with, like, online as a gaming thing.
Mm-hmm.
We all said we wanted online, and then we got online, and then we all started bitching and whining that we didn't have split screen.
Yeah.
And
Or what happened, or genuinely, what happens when they turn off the servers? Oh, you just can't play your game anymore.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's the danger of going online, like online only.
Yeah.
And I know, like, people are going to be like, well, people will save the PDFs. Yeah, but guess what? Not everyone's internet savvy, and not all those sites are safe.
Not
Very
everyone
few
in
of
the
them are
world
safe.
has access to internet all the time. Not everyone has access to internet where they play. And more people generally in the West do. But company bigger than that.
Yeah, a single-player game becomes bricked when the servers go offline. Gotta love it! Yep, that's the same argument here. Don't do it. It's why GW isn't doing it. It's why they're trying out a new codex format.
Yeah. Or like, and this is what people are like, well, why do they bother putting points in the codexes? So that you have some reference of points for, like, what that allows you to have is some reference for points. If, again, 10 years from now, me and Boss turn around and go, do you want to play some 10th edition? That was kind of fun, wasn't it?
Listen,
We get,
sometimes...
Or again. Go ahead.
I would...
Sorry.
there's a part of me, there's a sick part of me that wants to go through and play a 7th edition game again just to show off how fucking bad it was. There's a sick fucking part of me.
Or, there's also the people like me who maybe only check the points updates every 4 or 5 months, if that. Having the points in the
check
books is
point
super
updates?
useful.
So, metaphor, they've been releasing the new event books in bundles of 3 to 4 books.
Mhm.
Tyrant's Lair was 3 books. 500 Worlds was 3 books. And Iron, they're releasing them in like 3 books. You have 1 book for the fluff, 1 book for the missions, and 1 book for the detachments.
Yeah.
And it's a new format they're trying out for their books to see if it works. And honestly, I'm not opposed to it. I wish they were still the hardcover stuff, because softcover sucks ass. Especially when you're trying to take pictures. But,
Yeah, I learned that.
but they're genuinely, they're a lot more organized. I get what I want from the book that I want. I don't have to go flipping through shit as much to try and find what I need. And if they do that for 11th edition for the new stuff, I'd be a lot happier with it, honestly. Because then you have a dedicated fluff section. Then you don't need to print as many pages for the rules for your army. And it makes both sides happy. There is such a thing as that you can please everyone. Or at least most people.
Yeah.
But back to the list. Land Raider Redeemer. This is Salamander's design. And this one was, those pillboxes are fucking annoying. Let's deal with them.
It's both solid and good.
It's solid and good. I'd argue a little less solid than the Crusader, but that's because transport capacity.
You can do some really interesting getting in, and you can do some really interesting stratagem shenanigans with the Redeemer in the Salamander detachment, where you basically can teleport a unit of your Salamander guys 9 inches across the board.
Yep.
It's great.
All right, back to the Primaris stuff. The Repulsor.
It's a less cool Land Raider.
It is just a less
It's kind of I think it's trying too hard.
It is trying way too hard, and then the Repulsor Executioner is trying even harder.
Yeah, it's like,
Okay, the first time didn't work. Let's double down.
Yo, Iron Warrior, you good? Your comms are a little fucked.
Incoherent screaming.
your robot, you're getting staticky and robot-y.
Are Space Marine bikes really that bad? The current iteration of them are bad. The ugliest Space Marine tank ever after the Impulsor. It should be ashamed of itself. I'm going to put the Repulse... these are 2 different units because one is a transport, the other one removes transport capacity entirely.
That's the thing. Yeah, because one of them is basically just a Land Raider. Meant to be a Land Raider. They are good. They are good rules-wise. I just don't like them.
Yeah, I'm going to put Executioner ahead of Lancer because it's a better Lancer. But I'm going to put the Repulsor below the Gladiator. All right, and now we get to the air units. The Storm Talon, the Storm Raven, and the Storm...
Something.
Storm something. Give me a minute. I own 2 of these things.
Storm Raven.
No, that's the big boxy boy.
Stormhawk.
Stormhawk and Stormhawk and Storm Talon. Okay, awesome. All right, Storm Talon. Well, Stormhawk. Fuck, you're bad. But I think that's more of a problem with like the flyer rules right now in 10th.
Flyers rather than hovering flyers, yes. The ones that are like gunships are generally okay. The ones that like hover.
Yeah, this is clearly the Stormhawk Interceptor is supposed to be an anti-fly unit. But
Yeah,
no one takes flyers.
no. It's in the wrong game. And also, why do Space Marines have planes?
Yeah, why do you exist? To the bin. Why are suppressors in the bin? I just arrived. Suppressors are in the bin because you literally can't buy them anymore. They were only in one box, and they've never shown up since. And they're fucking useless because they're jetpacks that don't want to move. Oh, but they have suppression. Ooh, they have suppression. -1 to hit on a target unit if they don't get overwatched off the board first. They're bad. They're garbage. And they only showed up in one box. Storm Raven. This was a Grey Knight gunship that that has psychic abilities. And then they gave it to Blood Angels, and then everyone else got it because we bitched and whined about it. It is a
I like getting Grey Knights. Whoa!
What's wrong?
T-Com, your connection is dying, dude.
Look, we have our own version of the Predator.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, there he
better.
is.
Yeah, you're better.
But I do still feel bad about them taking away another thing because people just couldn't appreciate Eat the Blood Angels having some exclusives.
This is a tough one for me.
I like the Storm Raven because it is basically like we couldn't afford to build it. We couldn't afford to build a Thunderhawk at plastic scale at this point.
My brain's going. You took a Land Raider and slapped wings on it.
Yeah.
If it works, it works.
What else do you? It's a small Thunderhawk, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As somebody playing 2 of them in an Apocalypse game right now, they're doing their jobs very well.
Yeah, originally, chat, this was supposed to be like a secret Grey Knight design that just kind of leaked out.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember how scary these things were back in 5th when they were introduced.
Yeah. So things, Marines feel like they should have like a version of like the oh god, what are the Clone Wars carriers called? The Clone Wars like flyers.
The LAAT/I.
Like Space Marines feel like they should have like a thing where like they roll like a door thing back and can like machine gun out of the side of a plane. That feels like a Space Marine thing.
Seems like something they would do. It's definitely something Blood Angels would do.
Thoughts on the Death Watch Corvus Blackstar? Oh, that goes into like good fluff and rules. I love the Corvus Blackstar. I think it's like the best looking gunship in 40k.
We'll get to that when we get to the
specialist.
When we get to the specialized list.
This is the in general Marines.
Mm-hmm.
And we already did the 40k characters tier list. So
I think it's cool fluff and bad rules. That's my.
Well, its rule isn't even that bad either.
For a light gunship,
it subtracts one
I
from the
think that
damage
its rules make
characteristic.
sense. I'm not saying that those rules are good.
And I don't want to put it in bad rules, good fluff, because it transports a dreadnought as well.
Yes. It can drop off dreadnoughts, which is great.
Oh yeah, I forgot the dreadnought like plugs into the back of it, doesn't it? And just
basically
gets,
you
and
literally just
it says dreadnought. It doesn't specify which dreadnought it is. It just says dreadnought.
Yeah, you can just put a dreadnought plus.
You can drop a Brutalis.
Yes. Basically, you can load that ship up, drop off a dreadnought plus like a 12-man squad, or 10-man
you were
squad
saying
with
good and
two
good?
characters leading.
I'm
just-
gonna say good rules,
like-
good fluff. At the bottom of it, though.
Yeah.
That's understandable. That's a good spot for it.
Storm Talon gunship and the warsuit.
Huh.
The warsuit feels like it should be in other armies. That's why it's in bad rules, bad fluff.
Yeah.
The Storm Talon gunship. I fucking adore this thing.
I think it's cute.
It's cute. And, like, the fact it's also a flexible little guy with, like, oh, I can be anti-infantry, I can be anti-tank. I'm a flying predator tank.
Basically.
It's I don't know why, it's kind of another one that feels like it should be a helicopter and also in guard. But, like...
It's just cool.
Yeah, it doesn't quite fulfill the Space Marines as rapid strike force, like, because for some reason, like a gunship like that, like the Land Raider does, the Land Speeder does that. Maybe it does. I'm not.
Its entire purpose is that it is like a close fire support gunship that can. That it goes into hover mode to help a squad, and then it goes back into flight mode, and then goes back to fighting in an air fight.
Yeah, because its wings like fold out, don't they?
Yeah, they fold
Right.
up and down.
Yeah.
And their entire purpose is that they are supposed to be ground support. Like, they keep the enemy flyers off of friendlies, and then they come down and, like, gun stuff down that a squad is, like, getting pinned down from. Like, that's their entire general purpose. And
Yeah.
I like them. They're good fluff and good rules, because it makes sense that a Marine army would have something like this. I am gonna put it under the Storm Raven, though.
Fair.
Because current edition rules, you don't take Storm Talons. The Thunderhawk gunship. Now, chat, if you remember, infamously, I put this thing in. I don't fucking like it in my starfighters and spaceship stuff.
Good fluff and rules. How dare you? Fuck you for putting that in at the bottom tier for that goddamn starfighter tier list.
Now, that's comparing like starfighters to each other for me. In this instance,
Yeah.
Nope. Needs to be higher.
It has hover. This thing just sits in place and blows stuff away with a giant with its Thunderhawk heavy cannon.
I put it there because it's Titanic.
Yeah.
Higher. It needs to be at the top.
No, it does not go above anything else. It goes at the it goes. It is
Also,
not-
I'm very sorry anyone who has one of these and is trying to put it on a base.
What's your favorite Thousand
'cause
Sons Warband successor and favorite Ultramarine successor? Cult of Time is my favorite Thousand Sons cult. And then my favorite Ultramarine successors? Ooh, that's rough.
Mortifactors.
Mortifactors are funny. They're not my favorite.
Silver Skulls, technically.
Silver Skulls are also cool, but like, fuck.
Doom Eagles. It's because of their name.
Doom! Fuck. My favorite Ultramarine successors. Son of a bitch. I wish we got more for the Aurora chapter, because, like, they're supposed to be, like, the armored company that became their own chapter. But we don't have more for the Aurora chapter. Even though they're my favorite kind of green. Then there's the Silver Skulls, which are supposed to be loyalist Iron Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
And I like them a lot. The Mortifactors are
you love
funny.
I was gonna say you love Sothla so much. What about the size of the Emperor?
I don't know. The size of the Emperor just don't do it for me. I'm weird like that,
That's
right?
fair.
Yes.
And like I saw the cover with the guy with the literal scythe, and I'm like, oh come on,
A little bit too on the nose.
a little bit too on the nose. And I know like they're trying to hint that like, oh, the size of the Emperor are the actual successors to those Iron Warriors, because they have Dantioc's
No.
mask. But
Yeah.
I'm like, they're not. They don't act
It's
like
actually
Iron Warriors.
died there.
Yeah, and I'm not about it. All right, the Scorpius tank, the Scorpius super heavy tank. This was an attempt by
Is it called
GW to get. This was an
You mean the
attempt by GW.
Astraeus?
Yeah, sorry, it's. Does it even have a data sheet in fucking Space Marines anymore?
Yes. Yep.
Ah, there it is.
I'm looking at it
Atreus.
now. Atreus.
So this is supposed to be the Space Marines Baneblade.
Except they already have that in Heresy, and it's way cooler.
Yeah.
They have the much cooler super heavies in Heresy.
My brother looked at this thing and said, "Why did we just have the Grizzly from fucking Halo Wars?"
I was gonna say it looks like the it looks like a hovering version of the Scorpion tank from Halo to me.
Yeah, that's the same thing to me, right? Wait, which chapter did you say is spiritual successor to the Loyalists? The Silver Skulls. But yeah, I find this thing funny.
Is goofy.
It is a goofy looking tank.
Mhm.
Goes under the Invader.
And last but not least,
The Hammerfall Bunker.
Deployable fortifications.
I really want to like the Hammerfall bunker. I love the concept of it.
Yeah.
It has just one massive glaring flaw for me.
And what would that be?
It doesn't have deep strike.
Doesn't?
It doesn't.
Oh my god! This whole
There it
thing's
is.
shtick is that it drops from orbit!
Exactly. Great.
What the fuck is the point of this thing?
If you're
Piss
losing,
you off, obviously.
I'm actually mad. This thing pissed me off. It's a fucking bin with you. If I
It
had
has
to,
succeeded in its job.
then like,
I love it. I love the concept of it.
oh
like-
my god.
again, deployable fortification. Great
Two
idea.
shows it deep striking. Yes, they call it in. It deep strikes in, and then they use it.
Actually, I'm gonna point something out. I'm gonna point something out about Space Marine 2. They fucked up. They fucked up in Space Marine 2.
Hmm?
Relook at the Hammerfall. Relook at the Hammerfall bunker again when you play Space Marine 2 in that
Mhm.
one cutscene. It fires.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be firing bolters. It doesn't have bolters, chat. It has flamethrowers.
No, it's a
Fire.
bolter array. As a Hammerfall heavy bolter array.
Yeah, but it's not modeled like that. It's modeled to look like flamethrowers.
Oh, okay, fair. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Arguably, flamethrowers are funnier.
But yeah, this is the tier list for the Space Marine Army in general. We put 5 units into the bin. 5 units that have bad rules and bad fluff. This does not mean like they go to the bin. They need to be reworked. Invictor Tactical Warsuit does not fit in Space Marines. It should be moved to a different army. Outriders desperately need to be changed. Like, their rules need to be changed.
Fundamentally.
Or just more things that can go with them.
Or more things that can go with them right now. Why are they in bad rules? They have bad rules, not bad fluff. They're Space Marines on bikes. Why'd I put them there? You guys go above the company heroes. My B. Sorry. Intercessors and assault intercessors need to have a better role than fucking slam into somebody 4-up, give them a mortal wound. That's stupid. And the main problem of intercessors is that you take them because you have to. Just because you have to take them does not mean they're good. They're an auto-include because of OC2. Impulsor, listen, if you put tracks on it, it looks great. Brutalis, it's just a Redemptor Dreadnought built for melee. It is very hard to get that thing into melee combat. Yeah. Then we have bad rules, good fluff. These are just things that have rules that suck, but their fluff is good. Like, the stories are good. The Rhino is iconic. But right now, its rules are bad. For Space Marines, specifically. The Razorback is the same way. It just needs to be updated. Reavers, they need to really give these guys a helping hand, because god damn it. Tactical Marines, they're probably on their way out. Apothecaries, they need a better rule change here, because I want my squad to die, because he gives me a free command point if they do, but he keeps reviving them. Pick a lane. Company Heroes, the Apothecary should be a part of the Company Heroes.
Yeah.
Terminators, regular Terminators, iconic as fuck. Right now, they only add 1 to the hit if they're firing at Oath of Moment. At their Oath of Moment target, and kind of need a little bit more than that to justify them.
Their inherent problem is that Stormbolters just don't do enough damage.
Yeah, they don't have AP to them. The regular Dreadnought, like the classic box boy, great fluff, but right now he's a support vehicle that feels a little outdated. Then we have the bad fluff but good rules. These are units that need to be elaborated upon.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they're perfectly good. Like, you want to take them. They just need a little bit more. And then good fluff and good rules, it is what it is. Like, it is exactly what it says on the tin. These are good units that are must-includes in a lot of armies. Like, everything from good rules and up, these are units you want to take in a Space Marine army. Everything from bad rules below, you take for fun. Or you throw it in the bin. And then funny is just... And now people are wondering, like, what the fuck does funny mean? Funny means that I find it personally hilarious. I find it funny that these things exist, or something happened to them that made me laugh. For the ATV, Mario Kart Double Dash. It's just Mario Kart Double Dash the model, and I love it for that. TCOM fucking hates it, but I'm of the opinion of, yeah, but what if you make a conversion and just give them a red shell instead?
I also saw a really cool converted one that someone turned it into an orc truck.
Yeah. Then the super heavy tank for the Space Marines, that's also funny, because it's like, I don't understand your purpose here, but hi.
Thanks for participating. Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for participating, you silly little guy.
I remember Forge World.
I remember Forge World. It was a dark place where the prices were even worse. But then the Space Marine Lieutenant, listen, they would be in good rules, bad fluff, but I moved them down to funny. And by the way, funny is like its own tier. It's meant to just be like, I'm taking the piss. But the Lieutenant's funny because GW just started memeing with them, and I love that. And I will always remember, oh yeah, stay tuned for next week's release of the new Space Marine Lieutenant model. Everyone groaned, and then they revealed Abaddon. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, they know what they're doing, and that's funny. I still disagree that the grav
Oh,
tanks
no,
by
they-
themselves look bad, but I do recognize that alongside the Land Raider and other track tanks, they made Space Marines overall look weird art style wise. I think there are ways to make this look good, but it will take a very talented artist. And then the final squad down here, the Desolation Squad. They're the only unit I've ever seen in 40k actually get nerfed. Like, into the fucking ground. Like, there's units that get hit with
They had to
points
be.
costs. There's units that get hit with points cost. No, they fundamentally changed how these fuckers work.
Mm-hmm.
You can no longer take them in a 10-man squad. They can only be in a 5-man squad. And although they didn't nerf the guns, it's very clear, like, they made a mistake. Oops. And that's what's funny to me. They look goofy. They do look goofy, but, like, there are conversions where, like, you make them shoulder-mounted and the guns look a lot better. Hi, OG. Just got home from work. Glad to see you streaming. Thank you. We'll be ending stream here, but, thank you very much. Yeah, like, fuck. I'm sorry, like, I took a break there for a little bit. If I didn't, I would have gone fucking insane. I was not doing too well. I was not doing too hot. And I'm doing much better now. I had my break. I got sick as well during that break. It was awful.
Nurgle never leaves you alone.
What never leaves me alone?
Nurgle.
Yeah,
Are you
Nurgle's
sure you want to check
constantly
your Blue
bugging
Sky
me.
notifications on stream, by the way?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot that I was streaming.
Keep checking them. Keep checking them.
Keep checking them. Let me see the porn you look at.
Yeah.
I do follow.
Hey,
a
we
lot of
already
not
had that
safe for work
conversation,
artists, but I'm an adult.
You chat.
Wow. Not 3 pictures down. Fuck.
I know the porn you look at, but chat doesn't.
Yeah. I'm not a kids channel, chat. I made it very clear I'm an adults channel. If you're a kid, I'm sorry. But I don't
somehow
want
ended up in the
minors
wrong
anywhere
place.
near me. But yeah, boss, everyone needs breaks. Don't apologize for taking one for your sake. Yeah, but like still it's a thing that my brain thinks about where it's like I do need to explain myself and apologize for the inconvenience. But yeah, like
I'm having so much fun painting Kravik right now.
but yeah, let's go see who's online right now on Twitch and see who can raid into.
Question. Good question.
We're gonna raid into Fluffins. Let's do that. We're gonna raid into Fluffins YouTube. That is FLUFFANS. So if you want to jump over to Twitch and look up Fluffins, that'd be great. They're currently playing Deus Ex. But until next time, chat, I will be back tomorrow where we'll be doing something. I don't know what yet. But until then, chat, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.